What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Houston Rockets fans, welcome as well. Live play-by-play for the Spurs and Rockets. And joining me again is Miss TSR. Did not think she was going to be here tonight, but surprise, she's here and we're here. And how about them Yankees? That was awful. I got to say, my reaction to the Grand Slam was, you would think there'd be more anger in it, but I was just in shock last night.
Like you were just
I was just at a loss for words because you see that moment play out and it's like a movie. And Boone sucks. I can't even talk. Joanne, good evening. I did watch the UFC today, and yeah, Max Holloway, the first time I believe he's been knocked out in his career. That was something to see. Kokashibo, good evening to you. Free J, go Spurs, go. I know I got distracted, but I'm here. Daniel, happy Saturday. Free J saying hi, Miss TSR. Zach Collins get it back, or are we going to play Wemby 40 minutes? Got to lock in. Amityville, Wemby ain't playing 40 minutes ever in his career. Probably not. Actually, most players don't play 40 minutes anymore. Most players don't play 82 minutes. I don't know the whole story, but Joel Embiid apparently is catching some shade from NBA on TNT because he made some comment about the working class people, i.e. most of us, in regards to having to work back-to-back. And man, he's a soft player. Great player, but man, what a wuss. Beavis, good evening. I want to see Ohtani pitch to... I don't think Ohtani can pitch. Doesn't he need Tommy John surgery? He's recovering from Tommy John surgery. I know it hasn't affected him as a hitter whatsoever, but I'm pretty sure he can't pitch at the moment. Go Spurs, go. Gabriel, what's up, Machine 78? Can we play Mamo instead of Zach? We can. We probably won't.
I'm sure we won't.
I forgot the Rockets had Reed Shepherd. I totally forgot about that. I did not see his free throw routine. Good morning, Joe Dendo. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you're doing well. Immediately after this game, I'm going to turn... Not on here. Once this game's over, the live stream will be over, but I'm going to put the Yankees-Dodgers game on, and hopefully the Yankees are up. Of course, they were up last night with one out to go. And, wow. So, for those of you that don't know, I'm going to put a community post up on Monday morning. There's going to be a weird event on Monday. All three of my professional sports teams are playing at the same time. Yankees, Dodgers, Spurs, Rockets again, and the Giants on Monday Night Football. So I have a chance to see all three of my teams win, or all three of my teams lose on the same night. Oh my gosh. Well, it could be that too. He was complaining at some point last year about having to play... maybe it wasn't him. Somebody's complaining about having to play 65 games. And I was like, that's 80% of your work schedule. If I missed 20% of my work schedule, I would be fired.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Roy Garza, good evening to you. Homer, good evening as well. What I have right now is for all you fat, out-of-shape Houston ham and eggers, keep the noise down and show the world what a real team is supposed to look like. Hit the music. Does it sound anything like this? Probably does. Greg says, good evening, Sir Richard, the Lionhearted, Miss TSR, and Bear. Just a quick drop-by. Have a great call. Thank you very much. Joe Dindo, well, Nate Dogg Selena's here, but I mean, there's really not a spot for her. I mean, she's just going to be in front of me, which would be kind of weird. I think so. Snowby scratched his behind and sniffed it before each free throw in 76ers warmed-ups. There's a video of it you can watch on YouTube. He scratched his butt and sniffed it before every free throw.
Doesn't sound right.
Marco Spurs, go to you. Mark, okay, Embiid was complaining about the 65 game thing. Okay.
Aw, thank you, Homer.
Miss TSR Greater Selena. Nate Dogg?
I'm certainly more interactive.
Right? Imagine being able to make millions doing something you love, and then you can only have to work at 80% schedule. Charles Barkley's been very outspoken about that. If you didn't catch UFC today, it was phenomenal. It was at 2 p.m. Eastern. It was in Abu Dhabi, so instead of being at 10 p.m., it was really early in the day, and I'm glad I went. I feel like I was going to say something else to those guys, to the chat, but I'm drawing a blank what it is. Oh, okay, Roman. Well, thank you for stopping in. Joe Dinda, where's your jersey? www.fanatics.com, www.nba.com. Should be able to find one there. Bear is sleeping right there.
He's right underneath me.
Seth, go Spurs to you. Tax, you can blame Kawhi for all the resting shenanigans. Let's be honest, the Spurs kind of started that too with Timmy and company as they were getting older. I understand why they were doing it, but we were a little part of that too. Well, good luck at school, John. I didn't know you were a freshman at Pepperdine. I'm not familiar with it.
Oh, Pepperdine's a good school.
I've heard of it.
Very good school.
Trey Jones is out tonight. Oh,
For 2 weeks?
J Money just actually put it out there. Trey Jones out for 2 weeks.
Wait, what happened to him? I missed it.
Sprained ankle.
Oh.
Carlos is in the house, just passing by. He's watching the World Series. I hope we win tonight, Carlos, and get a little revenge for last night. To crush the enemy, seeing them driven before you, like a lamentation of the Dodgers fans. That's not how it goes, but that's how it's going tonight. Did I see Sony talk smack about Houston? No. Oh, I know what I forgot to do.
Make fun of Sohan's hair? Shoot. What'd you forget to do?
I'll be right back, guys. Entertain the crowd.
Entertain the crowd? What, am I supposed to just tell stories over again?
I hope it switches over.
Oh. Yeah, you did forget to do that. You're right.
Plug in the Ethernet cable in, guys, and hopefully we... I think it'll switch to wired, which it should.
It should. So
hopefully there's not a small blip. Cool. Thanks for having that there. All right. Wired, always the way to go if you're live streaming. Yes, technology's come a long way, but still wireless can have those occasional blips. Yo, good evening to you.
Aw, thank you, Andrew.
Wemby's jersey here is so expensive, but I need to buy the jersey. Miss TSR, you look nice tonight.
Oh, sorry.
It's not torn, so don't worry about it. She hit me once in the arm when I had a torn tricep, which I did not appreciate.
Honey.
Yeah, Seth. I mean, you know what? I want a good series. I don't want to sweep either side. If the Yankees were up 1-0, I would not want them to sweep the Dodgers 4-0. I'd like to see a nice 6 or 7 game series, have it come down to the wire, and may the best team win. All right, Andrew. I'll catch you later. I bet a lot of people are watching World Series tonight.
I'm sure they are.
For those of you here, though, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Fast food, fun, nutritious, and delicious. A Pop's going to show you how now.
I'm watching.
We should see Stefan Castle more tonight. Oh, right. Stefan Castle tonight with... Oh, the latency wasn't bad there.
No. We'll have to see how it goes throughout the game.
Yeah. Trey Jones being out, I would assume Castle's going to get more minutes. Wesley's going to get more minutes. Interesting of note, granted it was turning into a blowout, but the Mavericks game, somebody mentioned that not one player played at least 30 minutes.
Oh, really?
So Pop might still be screwing out the rotations. I don't know. Hey, Sus, good evening to you. Do you like fighting games at all? Nether, I have Mortal Kombat XL. I think it's the most... What's Calvin doing? Oh, it's a home game, so he's saying what's up to the crowd. Well, I want to hear this.
We want to say thank you in advance for showing up and showing support, and we can't wait to have a great season. Go Spurs, go!
All right, Calvin leading the charge. Wow, look at Devin's pants.
What is Devin wearing?
Devin likes wearing interesting clothes.
He does.
Pineapple Head FTW. Wemby under 13 points per half. I mean, that's not terrible. I used to like Street Fighter 2 back in the day. I'm not a big fighting game guy anymore. Dylan Brooks, Jabari Smith Jr., Alperen Şengün, Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet are the stars for the Rockets. Şengün played extremely well against Wemby last season in the regular season. So hopefully Wemby can get maybe a little revenge and play better, quite frankly, against the Mavericks. He took like 8 threes. That's twice as many I'd like to see him take. Jeremy Sohan, Harrison Barnes, Victor Wembanyama, Julian Champagnie, Chris Paul, the starters for the Spurs. Remember, Devasel is out until November 2nd at the earliest, I believe.
Yeah, that's when he's getting
It's Saturday, this coming Saturday.
Yeah.
When do the Lakers play the Spurs? I have no idea, Seth. I have no idea. Good morning, Aggressive. I think Steven Adams is questionable for this game, so he might not be playing for the Rockets. Yes, Aquaman's a backup now for the Rockets. If he doesn't play, then look for former San Antonio Spurs Jacques Landale to possibly be the backup. Head coaches since 96-97, the Spurs won. The rest of the NBA 312. Castle, yep. NBA TV, David. I don't think if it's not in Texas, on Bailey's or one of those, it's on the League Pass, or not NBA TV. I'm watching on the League Pass, excuse me. When does UConn play the Spurs? Players are on the court, and away we go. Do I need to refresh ESPN? I probably do. Oh, they don't have the players out there yet. All right, well. ESPN a little behind.
Out of bounds.
Turnover Rockets. Is that a turnover by Schengen?
I don't know. I keep finding myself staring at Jeremy's head. I'm not over it yet.
I just realized I'm blocking part of the TV with my light. That's not good. CP3 going to drive, kicks it out to Champagny. Champagny back to CP3. Over to Barnes, going to launch a three, and it's going to be I think that was an air ball. Someone gets the loose ball, 4 on the shot clock. Back to Barnes, reverse layup. Also misses the rim. So back-to-back air balls for Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, that's not awesome.
That's different.
Oh.
Dylan Brooks for 3. 3-0. Hello, Bacano. Paul, that sucks. And I have no idea what's going on with Bailey's. I mean, I don't live in Texas.
What's Bailey's?
That's what shows the Spurs in.
Okay.
ESPN doesn't even have the game starting yet. We don't have a score, so ESPN is broken right now, so we won't have the live.
We won't have the list of who's on the court.
We'll have list on the court until ESPN gets going. Dragon, good evening to channel 14.1 in Austin. Okay. It's going to be Spurs ball. Down 3-zippy, looking for our first basket. Wemby with the ball way out in three-point land. Back to Chris Paul, 6 on the shot clock. Champagny now with the ball is going to drive, takes it at the rim, throws it up, no good, gets his own miss and puts it back, and that is good. All right.
I'll take
3-2. Nice to see Champagny attacking the rim more so far.
He's definitely much more aggressive this year.
Yes.
So far.
So
Game
far.
2.
I don't think that's going to change.
I hope not.
Sengun with a nice move around Wemby. Blocked by Wemby. First block of the game for Victor. Champagny for 3.
And it's good. That was a sweet shot. That looks fantastic.
Julian is playing so much better and much more confident than last year.
He looks like a starter now.
Yeah. He plays solid defense. I think he had 3 blocks in the first game.
Yeah, I mean, he's looking like a starter now.
Yeah. Green for 3. Good.
Woo!
That was a swisher. All 3s for the Rockets so far. Barnes for 3.
And
Okay.
it's good.
Well, all right. It's going to be hopefully that kind of game.
Well, except that I'd like to see more than just 3s.
Oh, KC2, game's blocked out. So a lot of people are having the game blocked out in Texas.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, Texas is weird. Şengün pull up from the elbow, no good. Selhan with the rebound. Spurs up 8-6. And Chris Paul just threw it over everybody. Wemby's tall, but he's not Godzilla. That was wow. That was a horrible pass.
That was.
Boop.
Sloth the boob.
Fred VanVleet for 3. Good. Wow, these teams are... The Rockets are only making
3
threes.
after 3 after 3 right now.
All right, Chris Paul, let's not throw it up. Let's just not throw it up. Let's not throw it up. That's right. Brooks is going to be on Wemby, which is weird on the defensive end, but Wemby's going to take a mile-long three.
It's good.
Okay.
Maybe he needs to shoot it from further back because when he's right at the 3 line, it doesn't seem to go in very often.
Green for 3 again. No good.
Ronald McDonald gets the ball.
Stop. It's Jeremy Sohan.
A little bit. You had the whole preseason.
Oh, that's to be an offensive foul.
You had the whole preseason to adjust to his hair. It's new to me.
Yeah, his foot was on the logo.
It was, yes.
Wemby shot back foot, or back of his foot, but Wemby with a deep 3. Dodgers up 1-0. No!
It's early, honey. It's okay.
I don't like it. I want the Yankees to be up 11-0.
Well, I don't think you're going to get that.
Wemby with a long 2. Back rim, no good. Jabroni Smith Jr. with the rebound. Şengün 1-on-1 with Wemby, gets into the paint. Gets blocked again. I think that was another block for Wemby. That's two already. Yeah, Barnes, yeah, right.
Oh, that's true.
Şengün is getting owned by Wemby. I mean, I'm fine with that. He needs a little revenge.
I like players who consistently are,
play 82 games.
There and playing.
There.
In the game.
Earning their millions.
Yeah.
Van Fleet for 3.
Oh.
A long three over the Sohan. Wemby with the ball again. Out on the logo. Is he going to fire it off?
Listen, if he keeps making it, he is. And it's good.
What the? I hate him shooting a ton of threes, but now they're going in.
If he is making them, then I don't hate it so much. I only hate it when he misses.
That's fair. Yeah, the best ability is availability. Sometimes, yes, neither. Yes.
Yes.
You can be the best basketball player in the world. If you ain't playing, who cares?
That was a nice pass and a nice...
Jeremy with a little throwing?
Like a little dink.
Dink and a dunk. Spurs up 16-12 in what's been a very exciting first quarter.
Yeah.
Şengün, pull up Jay. Good.
Nice.
Bro, there's already been like 80 highlights, right? Coyote boop. Good luck.
Coyote boop. He wants to watch the game, not the ceiling.
Well, he falls down when he sits there like...
I'll help him.
Barnes going to drive. 6 on the shot clock. Into the paint. Really, really putting a lot of effort and kicks it out to Sohan. He'll pull up a short J. Good. Yes, a Şengün and Wemby battle for sure. Oh, Jay Rice said Wemby's going to go off because he bet under 13 for Wemby in the first half.
Listen, then bet under him for 13 all the time.
Yeah, right? Sohan's going to sprint up the court trying to create his own fast break. Missed the layup. Nice effort, but couldn't finish. ESPN still not doing anything with this game? Yeah, they don't even have a score for ESPN.
They don't have anything.
The game's like, I can't put up my players because they are acting like the game hasn't even started. All right, well, nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, that's outside your control.
It's way outside my control.
CP3.
Gonna take a 3.
Gonna be good.
This is a different Spurs team than what we saw against Mavericks. Timeout, Rockets. Great start. What's up, Jamie?
Hopefully it was a nice little wake-up call.
Yeah. It's not like the Rockets are chumps. A good start.
It's a good start, yeah.
Take it. There we go. We got some movement.
Jeremy does look better so far.
All right, well, there we go.
Oh, look at that.
Complaining you shall get. We got players on the court. There we go. Let's see. Can't see that. Okay, I got to drop it down just a little more. Boop, boop. That make it too much. You can see Chris Paul.
You can see Chris Paul.
Yeah. You can see his name. It's way down there, but excellent. We're all good to go now. We're going to go ahead and let CP3 join the party. This has been a fun first quarter. I mean, both teams are on pace for... Spurs are on pace for 42 points, which I don't think we're able to keep that up, but that'd be great. Master Eden, Go Spurs, go to you. Did you all see that Chet better than Wemby's comments after the sophomore? Did you see that? Wait. Chet
one
Holmgren's,
game, everybody can hold their horses.
People are saying Chet Holmgren's better than Wemby because of one game? No. Too clutch, Corey. What's going on? Alex, Go Spurs. Yeah, let's put a Go Spurs go. And let's keep doing this to the Rockets tonight. Punch him in the face. I'm not going to say Chet stinks. I just think Wemby has the higher ceiling. And what could stunt Chet's... Let me back that up. Chet is not the main guy on his team.
Correct.
Wemby's going to be the guy on his team.
Yes.
That's the biggest difference. SGA is the guy in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
And Wemby's the guy here.
Yeah.
So I don't think Chet's ever going to be 25 to 30 points per game because they're not going to require that kind of offense production from him. You got him, SGA, Jalen Williams in scores. I mean, the Thunder are pretty deep. Scoring-wise, I think Wemby's going to carry a lot of the load for the Spurs.
Well, I mean, that's what happens. They're going to build a team around Wemby.
I, Homer, agree. Bring in Castle when the Rockets bring in Shepard. Let them go one-on-one. Let's get 100 thumbs up. Mark, I would love to do that. I don't know if we're going to have a big crowd tonight.
I already gave you a thumbs up.
I don't know what kind of crowd we're going to have tonight. The World Series is airing, and a lot of folks have said, hey, what's up? And then they left to go watch the World Series. I totally respect that. I am a Yankees fan, and I am going to watch it, but that game is not going to be over before this game. So I'm going to call the game as promised with the Spurs. As I said, I want to try to call every game, and then immediately end the stream and turn the... I might not even go over the end of the game stats like I normally do, because I want to jump into the Yankees game as soon as possible.
You might not feel that way, depending on what the score is.
Well, I mean, if one goes off at like 40, then... Wemby has 41 straight games with a block, the longest active streak in the NBA. Number 2 is Miles Turner with 15. Anthony with the $5 super chat says, watching the World Series and listening to you at the same time. Go Spurs, go and go. The team in LA. He said go Dodgers, so I'll read the super chat. Thank you, appreciate that. What's going to be tough for me Monday is all 3 of my teams, if you guys didn't hear earlier, are playing Monday night. The Giants, the Yankees, and our Spurs. I'll be calling the Spurs game. I'm thinking of having 2 TVs in my living room so I can... Yeah. I mean, Giants suck, so I'm not going to be missing much there. I mean, they really do. So he's going to drive the paint. Like, Spurs are up by 7.
Yay! Also, Christopher, nice to meet you too.
Oh my gosh. I had to really feel Caps. Finn Collins. Pop refuses to bench this guy. Works for 3. Throw him near the corner.
They're just shooting 3 after 3 after 3 after 3.
DJ? I don't know if Serge Ibaka's still in the league. Collins gets in the paint and gets a bucket to quiet the haters. Yeah, I'm a Giants fan, Dono. New York Giants. Been a Giants fan for almost 35 years. Been a Spurs fan for almost 35 years.
Oh, well, Levi's asking why no Knicks? You should tell the story.
Because they suck.
That's not why.
That's a good enough reason, isn't it? Another 3. Jalen Green. So, real quick, since a lot of you probably heard this, but for those of you that haven't, grew up in a New York household. So, Yankees fan, Giants fan. This is going to go with the territory. Blake in the paint misses the jumper. Nobody had an NBA team, though. So, I just started looking into the NBA, and the player I discovered was David Robinson. Started checking him out. Started checking the Spurs out. And boom, Spurs fan for life. Shango for 3, no good. Spurs ball. Wesley will bring it up the court. 4 minutes to go. Spurs up by 3. Wide open 3 for Kelvin from the corner.
Nice. There you go, Keldon.
Toby, no, don't say anything. Don't jinx this.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
Spurs, Packers, Yankees. Wow, Nate, that is a threesome. Another 3 for the Rockets, and Thompson's going to miss this 3. That's Amen Thompson, right? Yeah, it's Amen Thompson. Mm-hmm. I know his brother also plays. I couldn't remember which Thompson was on the Rockets. Harrison Barnes fakes the 3, takes off. Gets in the paint, tough shot. Good. Spurs are up by 8, biggest point in the league.
Not hating on that.
I hope Blake does too. I don't really have much faith in Malachi Branham, although his 2-point shot has been good. His 3-pointer's just gone, and his defense has never existed. Rockets ball. We got Austin, 3:16 to go in the first Q. Thompson in the paint. Bit of a Euro. Misses the little jumper. Zach Collins with the rare rebound. And Jeremy Sun will bring it up for the Spurs. Drops it off to Kelvin. Kelvin muscles way to the paint. Get rejected from behind by Terry Eason. Terry. And he's going to take it coast to coast.
Tore up the court to shoot that one.
Pop's going to call timeout on that.
As he should.
Spurs, Yankees, Raiders.
Spurs, Yankees, Raiders.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think Wemby's on a minute restriction. We shouldn't be. 3 Beards, good evening to you. We are back. Once we make the playoff runs, I mean, listen, here's my thought on the Spurs. I think we'll just miss the playoffs this year. And then we'll get a lottery pick or 2. We could even get 3, which is crazy, but we could have 3 lottery picks. And we could have up to 4 first-round picks. A lot of things got to fall into place for all that to happen. But we'll have our pick and Atlanta's unprotected pick, so I don't think we have at least 1 lottery pick there. I don't know how Atlanta's been looking to start the season because I don't care about Atlanta. I mean, I care about their picks, but them themselves I don't care about. But I think starting next year, we'll be a perennial playoff team. I don't think Barnes or Chris Paul are going to be back next year. I'm not even sure they're going to make it past the All-Star break this year. We'll see. This is a back-to-back battle for Texas. We had the Mavericks and Spurs the other night, Spurs Rockets tonight, and then the Spurs play the Rockets again Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, really?
Andy, I did not, and I'm not going to watch it. Nothing political here, please. I don't want to know what he said. I don't care. Don't take that the wrong way. Thank you, Bart. I just don't want to get into anything with that on the channel.
No. It's better to leave that elsewhere.
I know Pop is very political. I'm never going to cover a Pop political story on here.
No.
We shouldn't have so... He was on fire, Kokushibo. Oh, no, Andy, I get it. It's just... I don't want more people jumping in with that stuff. It's just because it can get out of hand. Well, you guys generally don't want to ask not to, so you're all cool. Spurs win the title in 27. I'd be fine with that. Oh, I wouldn't mind 26 as well.
I was going to say, you're going to wait till 27?
Tonight is your Wemby night. Go Spurs go, plus 30 for Wemby. The Spurs are going to the playoffs. Don't say anything. Yes, I'm a Spurs fan since I was born. My favorite player is bad for the day. Well, my favorite player is David Robinson. Still is. I mean, he's obviously not my favorite active player, but he's my favorite player of all time. He's right behind my head. Depleted mind, go Spurs go. And Wemby was taken off for sixth man of the year, Zach Collins.
Oh, Collins.
Jordan was 20 when he got his first one. You're right, Kokushibo. It takes time. Alright, good evening to you. TX, I have it on NBA League Pass. Calvin, good evening to you. Oh my, Mets just hit a home run. Happy Saturday. Mets just hit a home run? What's up? Did the Yankees hit a home run? I don't know what to do with the Mets just hit a home run. You're trying to say
yeah.
New York team hit one? It's Spurs ball up by 6. Your boy's in there, by the way.
I know.
Castle getting harassed by Fred VanVleet. Gets it over to Kelvin. 6 on the shot clock. Kelvin with a jumper off the glass, no good. Gets the ball back, puts it back up, and gets
He had
fouled.
3 guys on him.
Yeah, well, 3 guys on that Johnson. By the way, Jacques Lindell is in there, which tends to make me think Aquaman is out tonight. Steven Adams, he needs more Mazagua. Apparently. I don't think we're going to see Mamo in games unless it's garbage time, but I hate to say that.
I hate that because I really enjoy him.
Kellen's at the line. 2 shots. J-Roz, that makes sense. I mean, Pop's rotations are... Pop. Bonjour, Isabel at LA Spurs.
Isabel!
It's early in the morning where she is. A retired guy, right? That narrows it down to a lot of guys.
A lot of them. All right,
But Timmy's a good choice.
That's 2.
You never go wrong with Tim Duncan. Respect the Duncan. 32-24, 2:25 to go in the first quarter. Spurs not playing much D, but our offense is cooking. Rockets ball, I can't see who has that, but he's going to pull up in the paint, and he's going to miss the shot. And Sohan's going to get the loose ball and bring it up for the Spurs. Drops it off the Castle, back over to Blake Wesley. Wesley flies in the paint. Back to Sohan. Sohan with the jumper and off the glass,
good.
and it's a 10-point lead.
Not mad at that. I am definitely not mad at that.
They look much different than they did the other night. Now,
Yeah,
granted,
they do.
The Mavericks are a better team than the Rockets. The Rockets are a young team.
Well, and also, not for nothing, it's the first quarter.
No, that's true. Let's see how we're talking in the third
Let's see what
quarter.
kind of stamina we've got in the third quarter.
Jacques Lindell over Kelvin, good. Former San Antonio Spurs, Jacques Lindell, played all of 1 season with us.
When was that?
2 years ago. Someone in the paint, reverse layup, good. Nice bullet. Was that Castle that threw that to him? Or is it Collins? Collins is a good passer. Usually. Lindell with the ball again. It's Fred VanVleet guarded by Stephon Castle. Castle's about 5 inches taller, I believe, and then he fouls him. Boris Diaw? Is that what we're talking about? Jedze Photography, good evening to you. What day is the Spurs tournament? Do you mean the in-season tournament? I don't know if the Spurs tournament. Mark P. Sohan is back to one-handed free throws. He switched back. Van Fleet over to Eason. Eason going to drive in the paint. Throws it up off the glass.
It's good.
Not much defense in this game. The Rockets are in the bonus, by the way. Blake Wesley will bring it up for San Antonio. Are we going to hit 40 points? We're knocking on the door. I mean, we need to. We can't miss a shot. I think we have to hit this possession. Next one. Wesley's going to fly into the paint, up off the glass.
That's good.
Oh, wow. Nice shot, Blake.
We keep ending up right under the basket with 3 guys on our shooter. But as long as they keep putting it in.
He's shooting with one hand because they go in that way. He misses with 2 hands. I can't explain it.
Listen, I don't care if he shoots with one hand or 2 hands. He should do whatever works best for him to get it in the net.
So, Ray, the Giants don't play tomorrow. They play Monday night. The Giants play Monday night. The Yankees play Monday night. The Spurs play Monday night. It's everybody that I follow.
You're going to have a rough night Monday.
I could. Ditch the dude. Bring back Selena. Ditch me? There would be no TSR Sports. She's not going to do it.
They may be calling me a dude.
That's a female, bro. You might want to get your eyes checked and your ears checked. They are replaying.
Don't worry, Selena will be back. She's not gone.
No, she'll be here Monday.
She'll be here Monday.
I just might really miss Selena.
I quite enjoy when Selena is on with you.
The Spurs are challenging this. Well, and a timeout, and... Oh, check the Yankees game.
I'm shocked. Absolutely shocked.
I mean, it's gonna take them at least a minute, probably.
Go ahead.
New York Yankees' second recent search. Let's get in there. All tied at 1. 3rd inning.
Okay.
Yankees have 1 hit, so that might have been a home run. 1-1. We'll take 1-1. Better be down 1-0.
Aw, thanks, guys.
Cielo says, who's a pretty lady, Rich? That's Miss TSR. We've been dating for like 3 weeks. Plus 15 months. The dude is TSR. Okay, he's saying get rid of me. So you and Selena.
Oh, no.
Thanks, man.
I am not capable of running this show.
She would not call play-by-play. Don't think she could run the scoreboard, call play-by-play, and talk to the chat.
Yeah, it's too... I don't know how you do it. It's a lot.
Miss TSR's in the extreme. Wow, the crowd has spoken. I'm not wanted around here.
That's not true,
I'll have a lot more free time, let me tell you.
Sweetheart.
Why not Jack and even Butterfly? Thank you for stopping in. What's up, buddy?
76 likes. I bet we can get that up a little higher.
We can get it up to 100. Spurs won that challenge, so it is Spurs ball. Castle going to get it to Wesley. Wesley takes off in the paint, throws up another layup. That's a miss. Dang, I don't think we're going to get to 40 now.
No, I don't think so.
Shot clock is off.
No, it's 16 seconds left.
I would like that play to develop a little more than what happened, but it is what it is. I don't like Kelman on Fred Van Fleet, but all right, well, Van Fleet isn't anymore. Jalen Green now with the ball. Going to take a long 3. Oh, Blake Wesley ran into him. Why?
I'm perplexed by that choice. Unless he just tripped. It looks almost...
No, he backed into him.
It looks like he just wasn't even aware of where he was. Like, where his own body was.
Not a smart move by Blake. Don't be surprised if Pop yanks him out to start the second quarter. 3 free throws now for the Rockets.
First one's good.
That is a Tim Duncan jersey right there, center of the screen.
Oh, yeah, they can't see all the jerseys because I'm too short.
Yeah, Parker and Ginobili are up top, but I had to lower the camera so you just didn't see the top of her head. She's 5'2", I'm 6'4", so I mean, there's a
significant difference.
There's a discrepancy there. Side draft meter right behind the basket says Go Spurs. Go Castle with a half-court 3 off the rim, but going to hurt his three-point percentage for the year. I think it was Jalen Green at the line. Spurs championship in the next 5 years, Steve? I hope so.
I should hope so.
I would like to see some winning seasons. For those of you that don't know, the Spurs have only been a losing team since this channel started. Only have covered the Spurs as a losing team. I've obviously seen a winning season. I've never called a winning season. First year on the channel was the second year of the DeMar DeRozan era. DeMar DeRozan, LaMarcus Aldridge, Rudy Gay, Patty Mills, etc. And then we had the second year of the DeRozan era, which was a losing season. Then we had the DeJounte Murray era, which was 1 year where he was the guy, and then the Keldon Johnson. Then Wemby's debut year last year. So it's only been losing. So. And the Giants have pretty much sucked that whole time too, and the Yankees have been disappointing with not winning anything. They haven't won anything in 15 years. I mean, not just the last 5 years. All right, I missed some stuff in the chat. No, Butterfly, my contacts. I got up early today at 6 o'clock to go a comic thing, so my contacts hadn't been in at 6:20, so they're not bothering me. They're just, my eyes are a little dry. So that's just a re-wetting drop. Legs not included, just torso. What? Butterfly, you like the DeRozan era? Jay, you're not the first person to say that. Maybe I'm the problem. You need to throw those jerseys in the trash next Friday, but before you do that, I need your address and where you put your trash cans. I did watch UFC 308 both. Went to Hooters and watched it with a friend of mine, and yeah, the main event was. I can't believe Holloway got stopped. I'm pretty sure up until that he'd never been TKO'd or knocked out, and to see him just get dropped like that, that was something. All right, we got a Rockets fan in the chat. Thank you for stopping in. It's Shaquille. Appreciate you being here. Jace, it's all good. It's all good, man. Side Draft Media is at the game. Go Spurs Go. Keep doing what you're doing, Side Draft Media, with your channel. I know how hard it is to grow a channel. Was on here for 13 years before had any type of success on YouTube with this channel. And now the second channel that we've been doing, or I've been doing, because that's definitely a solo thing, really struggling to get views. I talked to her about it today, having some current concerns that it's so variety. The channel I Like Crap, because I've done music, I've done movies. It's a lot of different stuff. She said that's an appeal to it too, where it's not just one thing. Think so? Thank you. Appreciate that. She said love you too.
Aww.
Thanks, Shay.
I actually think, some people will like the movie stuff, some people will like the music stuff, some people, will like the random stuff. I think if you just narrow yourself to one thing.
Which I don't have that personality.
No.
Wemby's back in the game. And oh! Up and under, and then flies to the air and does one of these.
Thunder, dunk of justice.
That was phenomenal.
That was great.
And was that Reed Shepard that just shot that? I think that was Reed Shepard that just shot that and missed. Spurs up 40-31. The Rockets are not in the bonus, by the way. The quarter just started. Get that off their NBA League Pass. They heard
There
it.
they go.
They're watching. Wemby's going to take a long three. Close, but not in.
Closer than most of them last night. Or
The other
not
night.
last night, the other night.
Versus the
yeah.
Mavs. Matthew was awful.
Yeah.
Reed Shepard with the ball again, guarded by Castle. Going to defer to Jacques Landale. Landale guarded by Kellen. Kellen's much shorter than him. And he's going to get fouled on the jumper. 2 free throws coming up for former San Antonio Spurs, Jacques Landale. Dodgers winning 3-1. Son of a biscuit. What, is Branham in? Oh, God. Wait, was that out loud? Yeah, 1 of 8 from 3 TX. That was rough to watch. 1 of 8 was not what we're looking for. They're only testing Brando because they're comfy now with Mamu. Well, yeah.
But Mamu just doesn't get the minutes, which
No, he doesn't.
sucks.
So Mamu does not play very good defense. He certainly hustles. His 3-point shooting has
But
looked
sometimes
great.
you just need that energy.
Right. And we've seen him play well with Wemby. Missed a second free throw, by the way. 40-32. Chris Paul's back in the game. And now a whistle on the Rockets away from the ball.
I'm very fidgety tonight.
Zach Collins, guys, it's the contract. It's the contract of why Collins is getting minutes. He's getting about $18 million this year and 18 more next year.
Oh.
That's why he's getting the minutes. Elephant, that was Wemby. That was Victor Dunkanyama. That Victor Dunk on your mama. Castle in the pin. Oh! Castle, what a monster jam. That boy can finish too.
Love it. Sorry, Bear.
He doesn't like it.
That was fantastic. Let's see that again.
Wemby would have passed to Collins, and Castle, and Castle's going to throw it down with Thompson cutting in.
With authority.
What authority?
Look at Zach celebrating like he did it himself.
That's one thing Castle can do immediately that we saw in the Summer League and preseason. That boy can finish at the rim.
Oh, yeah, he can. That's my boy.
Rookie of the year, my guy Castle. Tracy's going to need the minutes.
He's going to need the minutes.
Gregory Washington, what's up? Can't wait the game because I'm overseas, but I'm so happy. Oh, well, thank you. Right. Hey, anybody that's new to the channel while we're in a commercial break, it should be obvious I'm a huge San Antonio Spurs fan. She's kind of there.
I am by proxy.
And by proxy.
And, I mean, you got Castle, so that's all I need to make me happy.
But we love covering the games live because being in Connecticut, you guys are my Spurs family to talk Spurs with. So, now, yes, I said the word family. We're family here. I'll go and say that. So, if you're looking for a place to hang out for live streams, occasional news videos, anyone wants to cover other NBA content, do shorts on the Giants. I'm also a Giants fan, and I guess I'm going to cover the Yankees in the World Series because I would feel weird not. Veronica! Miss TSR, howdy, know you to where I'm here. And just got sand a lot already. 4-1 Dodgers. Hold on. I got to do something really quick. All right, we're good.
Oh, babe.
Y'all probably can...
It's going to be a rough night for you, I think.
Magong from the Philippines, Go Spurs, go to you. I saw my man, by the way.
I love when people are in from all over the world.
My man Kai Soto went for 18 and 18. He had 18 points, 18 boards. I'm waiting for him to get a shot in the NBA. At some point, somebody's going to give him a call. In England, they stormed the castle. In San Antonio, the castle storms you.
Oh, I love that. I am so quoting that.
That castle dunk just happened 10 feet in front of me.
That's fantastic.
Awesome.
I'm so glad San Antonio took him.
History. I mean, well, this is the best case scenario for you. The guy you're sort of into is a Spurs fan, and then
the guy I'm sort of into.
His team drafts a player from your school.
That couldn't have worked out better for me. I really enjoyed watching last year with you, but it's a whole different thing getting to watch my boy.
You were barely on camera last season, I believe.
I wasn't on camera, except for the draft.
You weren't on camera
I wasn't.
last season.
I was on the floor with Bear.
That's right.
Yeah. Castle is a good player.
Harvey, Go Spurs, go from the Philippines. Awesome.
Oh, I love seeing you guys check in from all over the world. It's one of my favorite things about watching the chat.
Castle, then checkmate.
I
Nice.
love it.
That's a good one. And that's one of the reasons I cover Kai Soto is because I do have a lot of Filipino viewers. You guys said check him out like 2+ years ago, and as I got to watch him play and learn about him, like, he seems like a cool guy, and I just had fun covering him. And yes, some, not all, some of the videos do really well in regards to views.
Oh, turnover.
I do want to let you, there's no financial motivation with that because I actually think I showed her the last Kai Soto video with 15,000 views, and I'm trying to tell you guys, made $4. $4.
Yeah,
I have a Spurs video with 4,000 views that made $40. So the Spurs content, Wemby would have wow. So I'm just letting you guys know, there's no financial motivation with the Kai Soto videos. I just enjoy doing it. I love seeing the comments and the love pour out for him. So
I think
it's fun.
He's fun to watch. I love his personality. I really hope he gets a shot at the NBA.
Jacqueline down a bucket. I missed a previous bucket by the Rockets while I was yapping. I'm sorry. So it's 42-38 and timeout Spurs. She's a Red Sox fan, Anthony.
I am, but to be fair, I don't really follow baseball that much anymore.
Oh, you're mad? Oh, okay. That's cool. I hate that I can't watch my Spurs. I live damn near San Antonio and can't watch. That is stupid, Waved Goblin. An interesting channel name. I mean, there was Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, and Waved Goblin.
Wait, but so is it blacked out? Where
there's weird stuff with Texas. So this is sometimes weird as, live streaming. You try not to pay attention. Well, you always see how your videos are doing view-wise because you want them to do well.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is some games that I expect to do poorly do really well because you can't watch it anywhere.
Yeah.
A local channel showing it in Austin. It is blacked out. And listen, and Jay, actually everybody that's talking about the game being blacked out, I feel your pain 100,000,000%. It could be a Houston affiliate, it could be a Spurs affiliate. I live in Central Connecticut. All New York Knicks games and Brooklyn Nets games are going to be blacked out for me this season. The League Pass already said these games are not going to be available. Now, one game I know I can watch, the Knicks play the Spurs on Christmas, so that's going to be on ABC, so it's not going to be blacked out. It's a nationally televised game.
The rest you can watch at my house.
But the rest are going to be blacked out in the League Pass, which sucks when you pay for... the League Pass has kind of become a joke. And think about some of the bigger teams like the Lakers or the Warriors, those type of teams, and the Spurs eventually. You buy the League Pass, you can watch your teams, watch all 82 games. Don't miss a game. But tons of games can get blacked out. They don't show any of the games on ESPN, TNT. If you didn't get NBA TV as part of the League Pass, then you can't watch those. So it's not all 82 games. It's far less. For the Spurs, it's, I think, 63 are on League Pass, and then 19 are on network or a cable channel. It's okay. I got TSR live streaming to an extent. All right, well.
Yeah.
You know what, Wave Goblin? The League Pass is kind of a joke. It's the only way I can watch a team. Unless I streamed it illegally, which I don't want to do. And a friend of mine did give me a site. He's like, we could check this site. And I just clicked at it just for ha-has. Oh, Bill Land's in the house.
It's your buddy Sean Elliott.
Yeah.
Aww.
The site was... I just clicked on it just to see... because it was he said it was a safe site, so I trusted him. And it didn't seem like anything weird happened. But the stream was... I'm a little behind here sometimes. It was more than a minute behind. I'm like, I can't sit here and call a game a more minute behind. And also, I try to avoid that if I can. Anthony Ghostbirds, go to you? Well, dragging an antenna from my TV is not going to work. I do use an antenna. I was accused by somebody, only one person, that my reaction to the Yankees loss last night was staged, for lack of better terms.
No, you don't do that.
She knows I don't do that. You guys watch my videos where I screw up and I'm doing a live reaction. I'm like, well, I can't redo this because I don't want to fudge a reaction. Brandon wanted to pull up in the paint.
I think most of it was shock, but part of it also, I was asleep in the next room.
She was sleeping,
He was
so I didn't
trying
want
not
to
to wake me up.
I watch...
Which was very sweet of him.
NBC, Fox, and CBS over the air, which means I can't rewind things. So for that Yankees game last night, every pitch on the Ohtani at bat and every pitch on the Freeman at bat, which only one pitch each, I was recording it, ready to go in case something big happened. And sure enough, the freaking grand slam. That's a turnover for the Rockets. It's Spurs ball. Champagne will bring it up, or gets the ball up the court. Back to Branham. Over to Wemby. Wemby's going to fake a three, takes off in the paint against Landale, gets in there, gets a layup. I like seeing Wemby attack the rim tonight.
I much prefer Wemby close to the basket.
I wish I got ABC over there. I don't, for whatever reason. I can't pull it in. But I do get ESPN3 for free. I have the ESPN app. And
that's so weird.
But it's only when it's an ABC thing, so they might...
Oh,
Brandon gets in the paint, gets a layup. There might be some kind of... I did find something weird in there that ESPN's free in certain conditions, and I wonder if because ABC can't be pulled in here over the air, if an ABC affiliate's showing it, it's free.
That would make sense.
It is Rockets ball, and now offensive foul! New York 1, Dodgers 4. So the Yankees are getting this tonight, huh? William Juby, what's going on? He says, sorry, Rich, rooting for the Dodgers. Also, I'm a Red Sox fan, so, yeah, I get it. I mean...
Yeah, William.
Just kidding, man. Much love. Uncle Vic, let's go Spurs. Oh, he hasn't been on camera yet. Headband Grogu. Headband Grogu. I use him as a comfort blanket when the Spurs are losing, but we're winning right now.
We do.
I do, because he's fun to hold and put my chin on. Webby pull up Jay. It's a little short. Şengün with the rebound. Up by 10, though. Playing infinitely better than against the Mavericks.
So much better.
Şengün's going to drive in the paint. Throws it back out. You go around the world and find the open three for Jabari Smith Jr. No good. And now a whistle. Oh, I'm fouling the Spurs, I think. Going for the Yankees butterfly. Thank you. Depleted mind. I can't, I don't like walking the bases loaded. I understand Freeman. I don't follow the Dodgers at all, but he can't run worth a lick. So the Yankees were thinking we'll get a ground out. The problem is Boone brought in a pitcher that hadn't pitched in over a month. And you're relying on a guy that hasn't pitched in a month in a World Series.
Sweetheart.
In a World Series!
Oh, sweetie.
Stupid!
It's okay, honey.
He's so stupid!
It's okay, sweetheart.
No, it's not. The game's over. They lost. A three-pointer at the shot clock is no good for Cam Whitmore, who's checked in for the Rockets. It is Spurs ball. CP3 going to drive an alley-oop to Wemby. Oh! Missed it! That was in deep traffic.
Yeah, it was.
And the ball's going to go out of bounds down the other end, but it'll stay Rockets ball. And I think Wemby's probably... Is he checking out or is he staying in? No, he's staying in.
Just keep him in.
Where's your babe, Selena? She is not here.
She'll be here Monday, don't worry.
Richie Rich, great name. Thank you for stopping in. Jack, what's going on? Mark, that was a tough dunk.
Yeah.
Were the Red Sox under 500 this year? I don't remember that. Go Taxes, go, Aaron? No.
Whoa, what's going on here?
The league passes.
We are pixelated.
We are pixelated. All right, it's weird. It's clearing up. All right. I am wearing the TSR Sports jersey, one of one. Been saying it all along, RMA Superfly says. Boone is a Yankees' biggest liability in winning a World Series. I can't argue that. I can't. There's a lot of decisions he makes that I don't agree with. And a turnover by the Rockets. Sohan with the interception gets it to Brandon. Brandon will bring it up the court. And Wemby has checked out. I was right.
Yeah.
Collins back in. Collins just play well enough to help us keep the lead. Brandon would have pulled up Jay around the world and out.
No good.
It feels weird being up by 10. It is not a sellout crowd there.
No.
Van Fleet for three, no good. Champagne with the rebound and throws it
away.
away. He's trying to get to Branham and just
not quite there.
Not the best pass. Admiring the great TSR Spurs jersey while imagining how Robinson, Duncan, Wemby front line would go. Oh my god! I mean, Wemby would be our small forward. Think about that, or Timmy. The triple towers. Right. Whitmore for three. Schengen with the putback, no good. Spurs ball. Just imagine prime David Robinson with prime Timmy, which never happened. David was still a good defensive player, but his offense really started dropping considerably. Granted, he was taking less shots and the team was Timmy's, but imagine prime 30 points per game Robinson. Still a 10-point game. Neither team has scored in the last minute or two, and now a whistle. No whistle. I thought I heard a whistle. All right, I got faked out. Spurs ball after the miss. My bad. Scott Sullivan. Hello, beautiful people. I come in peace like the Dolph Lundgren movie, which is a great movie, which is going to be on the second channel. I Love Crap at some point. Castle kicks it out to Brandon. Brandon's going to not take the three. Back to Champagne. Champagne will drive to the paint and throws it up and gets fouled.
Gets fouled, yeah.
He's going to go line for two. Yeah, go Spurs. Absolutely. Shiny Penny, hard to hoop shiny Penny. Champagne's probably my favorite player.
I figured that was going to be a quiet moment.
He's playing much better. I'm happy to see him.
So much better than last year.
What drove me crazy last year and why I kept advocating for him to not be a starter is when I would see him get the ball and be open for three, and then he would defer sometimes.
Yeah.
He was not looking to take his own shot. He wasn't attacking the rim much. He started getting better at the very end of the season, and then that clearly has carried over into the regular season.
Yeah, he's playing like a guy with confidence now.
You know what else still might be helping his game? His fro is now in cornrows, so maybe he's now more aerodynamic.
And maybe he can see better.
No wind resistance going for a dunk. Tell ya. Every little bit helps. Şengün with the ball right now for 10 on the shot clock. Excuse me. Back out to Van Fleet. Back to Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. And he's gonna pass it and miss his guy. Jeremy Sohan's gonna get a free steal on the turnover. I don't know if that counts as a steal. Castle's back in the game. He's gonna drive, pull up from the elbow. Back rim, no good. Sohan skies for the rebound, can't get it. Collins picks up the loose ball. Back to Castle. And he's going to throw it over to Harrison Barnes for 3. This is our biggest lead of the game. We're up by 15.
Yeah.
Whoa, what just happened? Oh my gosh, what's happening? All right, well, the Spurs are up 50-0, apparently.
53-38, sweetheart. 53-38.
Yeah, I don't know what I just did. The Rockets have none. Up by 15. I agree. When Wemby's missing from outside, stop taking shots from outside. Spurs on an 11-0 run in the last 4:45. The Rockets haven't scored in like 5 minutes.
Aw, darn.
Champ Penny or Penny Hardaway? Penny Hardaway was a 3 or 4-time All-Star before he started getting injured left and right. So, I mean, Penny Hardaway at this point. Bexel Trimmer. Hey, Rich, imagine if we had Wemby with a prime Tim Duncan and prime Kawhi. And a prime David. There you go. We'll have Kawhi Leonard at the 4. We just need a point guard. See, what would we do without Miss TSR? She kept track of the score.
I mean, he could have just looked up and seen it on the TV.
I mean, it was on the TV. It's on ESPN right here. I don't know. Sohan has 10 points on 5 of 6 shooting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize he had that many.
Yeah, 5 boards as well.
Oh, I'm not mad at that.
Spurs are outscoring the Rockets 15-7 in this quarter. We're in a timeout though, and if you haven't hit the thumbs up, we're at. I was going to say 48. We're at 120, so maybe we get to 150 before the
I
first
bet we
half.
can get to 150 before the end of the first half.
That'd be pretty cool. I mean, it's nice to have the Spurs up. So I wonder. I don't go on Twitter. I mainly go on Twitter to share stuff, but I understand a lot of people were saying we're being very hard on Wemby and the Spurs with the 1-game loss, and those same folks are probably going to be tonight if they win. Like how great they are.
Yeah. Well. Again, it's the second game of the season. Everybody can calm down a little.
A few years ago, ESPN had a glitch showing a score of Spurs 97, Bulls 848, and I asked if Jordan had returned.
That's funny.
Yeah, Kogashiwa, you're right. He does. I mean, it's not there yet. He's also very young. He's still working on his craft. Yeah, I'm glad Castle did too. Young the Great.
Nobody's happier than me, though.
Nobody's happier than her. She's rocking a Castle jersey, which you can't see.
I am rocking the Castle jersey.
Yeah, she is.
Gotta rep my boy.
I made sure you didn't have to pull it up as high this time.
Aw, thanks, honey.
Well, I realized I need to put the camera more down when you're here.
Or I could just start sitting on a pillow.
Yeah.
I definitely thought about bringing a pillow out here to sit on tonight.
Guess who hasn't been on camera yet? Mikey's in the house. Boop. Because, sometimes you need a Ninja Turtle. Because
you need a Ninja Turtle. I mean, that's a full sentence right there.
That's where it's at. You need a Ninja Turtle. Still 4-1.
Oh, honey.
Oh boy. 4th inning. That game's going by pretty quick. What's up, Dog Sheet? Thank you for stopping in. Wemby needs to get stronger like Giannis. He's going to have to put on like another 20 pounds. Giannis is jacked. But Giannis came in as a small guy.
But I feel like, if he starts packing on that much, it's just going to throw all his mechanics off.
It could. Zach Collins is at the line for 2. Hits the free throw. We're up by 16. Great attitude, and you're both entertaining. Thank you, Scott.
Oh, thanks.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Sports.
I mean, I feel like a channel where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles call sports games would be awesome.
We're by 17.
It's good.
Who Collins thinks he is? I mean, I'm not opposed to Zach Collins having a bounce back year.
No, that would be amazing.
Oh, that's foul champagne, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, my clock is not running. Well, we'll get it fixed here. Dang it, that clock always gets me.
It's a lot to do the clock and the score and everything else. Oy.
Hey, Alpha, good evening to you. I have Houston on my last leg of the parlay. Damn, they're killing me here. Sorry, Renzo. Troll Warlord, I think Harrison Barnes will be traded before the All-Star break. But I think he'll stay with the team until then. He may have helped Julian Champagny with his game.
I'm enjoying him. In the 1 and almost a half games we've watched.
Rockets ball. Pull up J by Jabari Smith Jr. is no good. And Collins with the rebound. Collins grabbing some rebounds tonight. Frank, Chris Paul, I'm neutral. And a turnover by the Spurs.
I'm more interested in him as a mentor.
Son of Liberty, yes, it's blocked out. And Inca Demigod, yes, we did have, it wasn't a lot, but Wemby did have one huge dunk that he created on his own. Butterfly, I don't think he's made a huge difference yet. And a steal by Castle. Spurs got a 3-on-2. Castle's going to take it into the paint. He shouldn't have taken that shot, and he missed it. The ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Rockets ball. I don't like that.
No.
He had 2 trailers.
Yeah.
Should have passed off. I think it's going to be Spurs ball.
Oh, whose birthday is it tomorrow? Scott?
That was off Fred Van Fleet. That's Spurs ball.
Scott, happy early birthday.
Saul77, good evening to you. And Scott, that means right now, at this moment in time, we're the same age. At this moment in time. Wemby's checking back in with 2:45. Oh, 2:45, not 2:48. It is Spurs ball. They're on a 13-0 run in the last 6.5 minutes. The Rockets have not scored in 6.5 minutes, guys and girls. Castle was thinking about a very long three. I'm glad he didn't take it.
I think he was looking for an open guy.
He's going to take it now. Short.
Ugh. He's got to work on his three-point shot.
Well, shot selection.
Yeah, that too.
Brooks going to drive in the paint, and I think it was blocked by Barnes. Barnes playing some rare defense. CP3 will bring it up the court, and now leave to Wemby.
Yes!
There
That
it
was
is.
pretty.
Dunk of justice.
We're up by 19. And now a whistle at the 2-minute mark. Marmalade, you think they are? Steve, I see the Spurs play-in-ish team.
Play-in-ish.
Play-in-ish. I'm shocked we're up by 19. Now, the third quarter has not happened yet.
Yeah, that's historically not your best quarter.
Not since this channel started.
Wemby, 12 points, 5 blocks, and I missed the other.
5 blocks or 5 rebounds?
I thought it said 5 blocks, but I could be wrong because my contacts are bothering me too.
Do you need some money drops?
No.
That's another miss by the Rockets. They have 0 field goals in the last 8 minutes.
That's ouch.
That's G League. Kellnan would open 3 from the corner. No good. Sohan with the offensive board. Gets it back to Kellnan.
And it's turnover.
Never had possession of it. But Sohan's hitting the boards pretty hard tonight.
Yeah.
Van Fleet for 3. No good. Wow. The Rockets have not scored in over 8 minutes, I believe. Wow. 133 likes. Let's go. Let's get it to 150. Can we get to 150 thumbs up, my friends, before halftime?
Oh!
Wemby, and did he dunk that? I missed it. I was looking at the
I
chat.
don't think it was a dunk, but it was a really nice pass.
He's got
from
an and
CP3.
one. CP3, Wemby driving. Wemby with the sort of layup
sort
and
of,
one.
yeah.
Wow. I know the Rockets aren't a back-to-back. That's right.
I am really enjoying
No, they can't score.
watching the way CP3 gets it to Wemby.
Well, yeah, and Castle needs to learn that
Yeah. Well, but who better to learn it from?
from the CP3.
I mean, that's, even if he turns out not to be a... And one.
This is nuts.
Even if he turns out not to be a playmaker, just the value of him mentoring the young guys, I think pays for him
Yeah, that's what I'm
multiple
not
times
opposed to
over.
it. And they could still train him before the All-Star break and still get something for him. The mentorship
Yeah.
plus a pick. This has got to be a little demoralizing for the Rockets at this point.
That seems like a them problem.
Yeah. Van Fleet, pull up from the elbow. No good. They still can't get him a freaking bucket.
They may come out, really hot after that.
I hope they don't score the rest of the quarter. The hell with it.
I mean,
Wemby, pull up 3. No good. I mean, there's only 35 seconds left.
I know. But they may get
0 field goals in the last 9 minutes.
They may get real fired
There
up
they
during
go.
the...
Jalen Green hits a 3. They went over 9 minutes without a field goal. Over 9 minutes, my friends. Alex, I think the Spurs are playing better defense, but the Rockets just can't hit a shot. They finally just broke a 9-minute field goal-less streak. A 9-minute scoreless
See,
streak.
I'm worried that you're going to jinx it, though, because we were...
Stop talking like that, because you're going to make it happen if you keep talking about it.
We were talking about that The other
CP3
night.
runner in the paint. Nope. Pass it out to Sohan. Sohan's going to drive. Awkward layup. Sohan's playing good tonight.
Yeah, he is.
You keep talking about it, you're going to make it happen. Be like Frozen and let it go. A 3 at the end's no
Wow. We're quoting Disney now?
good. Sure.
Okay.
Wemby and Bobo, no, I don't see that happening.
No.
We're going to look at the halftime stats here, but a fantastic first half and an incredible second quarter for the Spurs. The bench didn't blow the lead at all.
I think it was the dancing before the game.
Maybe. Sohan's having a good first half. Boom, clown hair at the rim. It is kind of clowny. I can't lie.
No.
That's the F I'm talking about. You got that right, Mr. Z. And if they're playing like this, they can win they can win some games. This is the Spurs we want to see. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
we're looking infinitely better in the first game.
So much better.
Angel's right. Now the real game begins in the third quarter. No third quarter. Good point. R23, what's up? Let's pull up the halftime stats right now. Oh, we didn't quite make the 150 thumbs up. We're at 142. Oh, well. I'm so tired of seeing.
I know.
Every time I open up a new window.
Over soon.
I can't open up a new window ever now without seeing something political. It's
yeah.
every time. For the Rockets, Jabroni Smith Jr. has 0. He hasn't made a shot yet tonight. Brooks with 6. Şengün with 2.
That's it?
1 of 7 from the field.
Ooh.
Yeah, a little revenge
Ouch.
right now for the moment for Wemby. Van Fleet with 6, and Jalen Green leading the Rockets with 12 off the bench. Eason with 6, Thompson with the donut, Whitmore with 4, Jacques Landale with 5, former Spur, and Reed Shepherd has missed both his shots and has got 0 as well.
He's not had much in the way of minutes, though,
He
either.
only hit 6.
Yeah.
For our Spurs, Julian Champagny with 7, Jeremy Slam with 12 points and 7 boards,
Nice.
6 of 7 from the field, having a very solid first half plus 2 steals. Harrison Barnes with 6. Wemby also had a huge first half, leading all the scores with 15 points on 6 of 11 shooting. He's got 6 boards and 2 blocks and only 1 turnover. That's
the important number right there.
and 2 of 4 from 3-point land.
I mean, our turnovers are so much lower than they were the other night.
Well, the other night we had double digits in the first half.
Yeah.
We have 7 right now. Off the bench, Chris Paul with 3 points, but he does have 7 assists, so he's dishing the ball.
We'll take it.
Off the bench, Zach Collins with 4 points, 4 boards, and 2 assists, so he's been productive with a +7 as well. Kelvin, a little bit of a slow start, 1 of 4 from the field with 5 points, but he does have 5 boards off the bench. Brandon with 4 points, Wesley with 2, and Stephon Castle. He's got a +7, a block and a steal, but he does have 2 turnovers, and he's 1 of 5 from the floor. Now, one of those shots was an end of the half shot,
Yeah.
but still, I know his shooting is being heavily focused on by all
Yeah.
the naysayers.
It is.
What in the world? Is this a
This is
whatchamacallit? You see him at Ren Fairs?
She's going to balance on the top of that thing on top of his nose, I think.
Something weird. Weird halftime show. We got the 150 thumbs up.
Definitely
There we
a
go.
weird halftime show.
Yeah. Bring back the Silver Dancers. Bring back the Silver Dancers. To the tune of what's that song? Hold me closer, Tony Danza. What's that?
Tiny Dancer.
Tiny Dancer, okay.
Trying to go Tiny Dancer? Is
Tiny
that
Dancer.
What's happening right now?
Jay, none of that here. I know I mentioned something political. I was just complaining, but yeah, we don't want to ask who anybody's voting for or any of that. Spurs should make the playoffs. Willie, I don't know if we're quite there yet. If they play like this more often than not, then they have a legit shot. She's really climbing that pole. She's got to be 15 feet in the air, 10 to 15 feet. Oh, she's
higher than...
She's like 20 feet in the air. Okay. Wemby 30 if he plays enough minutes. And yeah, Joe, we had a huge run. The Rockets didn't score for 9 minutes. It's nice to see the Spurs playing well. Especially after that Mavericks game where, I mean, they got it down to 3 at one point, and then the Mavs had a 16-4 runner, and then the game was over.
It's also nice to see them showing some chemistry on the court.
Chemistry.
They seem to be talking to each other. They seem to be sort of vibing off each other.
And Free J, this isn't even our final form. Devin Vassell's out.
That's true. That's true. Hopefully he'll be back soon.
Not only caught that Phoebe reference from Friends.
I never watched it, honey.
No, but she was singing to the other friends in the group. She's like, you know that song, "Hold Me Close," a Tony Danza.
Oh, okay.
It's totally Phoebe.
Gotcha.
Our defense has looked good. It has. You guys are a great team, by the way. Nothing works better than genuine chemistry. You mean the Spurs? The Spurs right now?
Thank you.
Chemistry, physics, anatomy. Oh, check my coworkers too. Scott, I have no idea. I must have missed something else in the chat. I like how CP3 is coaching Steph on the sidelines. Was he?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, there's so much value in having someone who can mentor him like that. I think he's gonna develop so much faster just because of it. He's like a sponge. He learns fast anyway, so...
Wemby could make an All-NBA team, by the way.
I think so.
All first team, I don't know, maybe? It's at least second team. So I don't know if Caps 210 misspelled that or if that's a real thing. Wemby's Wookiee of the Year shoes?
That'd be hilarious.
Star Wars thing?
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Or is it Rookie of the Year? Work that pole, girl. I mean, she was.
This is a very odd halftime show.
Yeah.
I kind of can't look away.
I'm going to look away and see
what
what the score is.
Ew.
Roy, I'm in Connecticut, so the only Spurs games get blacked out for me are not the Houston Rockets, I said they're playing tonight. The Knicks and the Nets. I'm watching on NBA League Pass.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Arno. Mademoiselle TSR. It's still 4-1.
We got a couple of people up real early in France.
Yeah, or late.
That's true. I'm not actually sure Isabel ever sleeps.
I'm a Spurs fan. Yes, I am. Black and silver, black and silver, black and silver, black and silver.
You're adorable.
That happened. Huh? Come on.
That did happen. You're adorable.
I don't know if the Silver Dancer's coming back.
I don't see why they ever went away.
Castle's very good at getting contact in the paint as soon as he's not going to get calls as a rookie. He's just not.
No.
As time passes, yes. You start getting the line more. I would never do that. I would not be on either end of this, by the way.
Anybody who can see the halftime show, it's something. It's definitely something.
Yep. It's something. There's a girl on the top of a, 15-foot pole.
Mm-hmm. The pole is balancing on some guy's forehead.
Yeah.
And she's doing acrobatics on the top of the pole.
Sorry, a lot of spread eagle. I don't know what to say. She's doing a lot of that with her body right now. Using antenna, nice, Joe. This chick on this pole is making me nervous. I mean, if she ever fell...
Making me very nervous, yes.
If she fell, she's going to get hurt. That's a long way to go.
It's true, we're also without Trey Jones.
Yeah, it's not on Ken's 5. The Spurs are also... Yeah, we are without Trey Jones. That's a good point. Out for 2 weeks. And bonjour, Emmanuel.
Is there anybody else that's out besides Devin and Trey?
Octane Wemby will not return tonight? Are you trolling? Why would Wemby not? Hello, Chico. Octane, hope Octane's trolling.
I'm sure he's trolling. I can't... unless something happened, I can't imagine.
I didn't see him get injured in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, Trey Jones is out. Devin Vassell is out. And that's it for injuries right now. Trey Jones apparently sprained his ankle in the Mavs game, which I did not catch.
I didn't catch that either.
But word is in the chat he's going to be out for 2 weeks.
That's a bummer.
I mean, time for somebody else to step up.
I mean, it does. It certainly gives Castle more minutes, but it's still... I don't like to see anybody hurt.
No.
And I like Trey.
For the Clippers, it was Blake Griffin, and who's the other player? Was it DeAndre Jordan? I sometimes get my players mixed up. I know it was Lob City. I know Blake was definitely one. Was it DeAndre Jordan the other one, guys? Or am I drawing a blank on this? Brandon's World, let's go Spurs to you. You have League Pass and it's a black screen? There must be a local... Well, then that's what you guys are saying the local channels aren't showing it either there. It was DeAndre, okay. Yeah, Schengen... Well, it is... We have to remember something, so that's a good point. The Rockets are on a back-to-back. They played last night.
This is true, so they're tired.
So they could be tired tonight.
Yeah.
Blake Wesley was not on the Clippers team. Blake Wesley is currently a San Antonio Spurs. Blake Griffin was on the Clippers back then. I think he just got, it's a little typo. I know what you're trying to say. I'm going to put the third quarter back up. Or, not back up. I'm going to put it up. Just, I don't know when this game's coming back.
Yeah.
Hashtag Castle needs to study Bruce Bowen. I wouldn't be the worst thing. Hey, I'm looking at your forehead and I have a 20-foot pole in my backyard. I have an idea. No. No.
That's funny.
J'ai bouquet, Wemby. 15 points. Bien. Go Spurs. Vamos Espuelas, vamos. Willie Colvin, go Spurs to you. Donnell, who's beating the Grizzlies by 20? We play the Rockets again Monday night, by the way, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you are enjoying hanging out for the stream or need a place for live play-by-play or Spurs community, would love you have the subscribe button and join us, and we have a lot of fun here.
Oh, Joe likes your new channel.
Oh, you like crap, Joe? I like crap? Let me promote the second channel real quick.
Yeah. I think you should. I love it.
So for those that don't know, we did start, or I did start.
He.
Yeah, not we. She might be on there in blips. I started a second channel about a month ago called I Like Crap, and the reason being is I discovered I like a lot of stuff that, well, is considered crap. And what inspired it was Corey Feldman's The Joke song, which I genuinely do like. But I do like 90s Steven Seagal movies, a lot of Arnold movies, a lot of Stallone movies, a lot of things that generally people laugh at and say, that's crappy. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start covering that. So if anybody's interested, would love to have you join the community over there. That channel, the algorithm has not been kind, but that's a new channel there. I was doing videos on a green screen. The last video I did, I had so many problems with the green screen. The one that came out Friday for 6 Feet Under's Nightmares of the Decomposed, which is something to hear. I'll just say that.
It really, really is.
I decided to ditch the green screen. I'm just going to sit in front of a Rambo 2 and Commando poster and do my spiel. But I do put video clips in, audio clips to try to emphasize why I like it.
If you haven't checked it out, it's fun. It's definitely fun.
Well, thank you. Next episode is going to be Steven Seagal's Marked for Death. One of my favorite episodes, which doesn't have a lot of views, is the Atari game E.T. for the Atari 2600.
Oh, I was listening to that one when I was in the airport. I thought it was good.
Rich, you're going to pull a camera on Monday for the Spurs, Giants, and Yankees. I'm calling, no, I know all three. I know all three of my teams are playing. I'm going to watch the Spurs. I'm thinking of bringing a second TV in and having the World Series on, and then flip to the Giants game during halftime. I mean, I want to do the live for the Spurs because I made my promise. I'll cover every game. Mm-hmm. I think that game's it is at 8. So what I'll do is I'll watch the Spurs game, call that live, be done, and then both the Giants and Yankees game will be going. So maybe I'll have both those on next to each other. I got to get a second TV in this room though. Jackie Chan's Meals on Wheels. Now, you'll see, Son of Liberty, I'm not going to do Under Siege because that is considered a good Steven Seagal movie. Not necessarily because of him. Oh, he's fine in it, but Tommy Lee Jones plays a great villain. Gary Busey plays a great villain. But anything not Under Siege by Steven Seagal is generally labeled as crap. I like Marked for Death, Out for Justice.
I have no idea what any of these
Exit
things
Wounds. Van Damme versus Seagal. Probably Van Damme. Going to cover some Van Damme movies. The logo for your new channel is perfect. Yes, it's Seagal making a face. Cam Newton called the Giants a poop organization. Well, if anybody knows poop football, it's Cam Newton. He should be on I Like Crap. I really want to do a second channel where I could talk about other things I'm passionate about, like music, movies, video games here and there. I'll probably do an I Like Crap on the Sega CD because I actually liked the full motion video garbage they were putting out back in the 90s. It's garbage. It looks like crap.
I have 2 things to add to your list if they're not already on there.
Executive Decision. I don't think that movie's really considered crap, and yes, he does. He checks out a movie early. What 2 things?
They're CDs you've subjected me to in the car.
Okay.
By people who are not in the music industry and should not be in the music
industry.
Both of those should be on that list.
You're
if they're
right.
Not.
I totally forgot. I have Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling album from like 1995.
So bad.
And the Macho Man Randy Savage's rap album.
It's so bad.
Be a man, Hogan. Come on, don't be scared. You're running from Macho, that's what I heard. Be a man, Hulk. The funny thing is she heard Macho and she's like, this is the worst thing ever. And then she heard the Hulk Hogan album and she said, I'll take the Macho Man.
This is what we do when we're in the car driving somewhere. This is what he does. He plays these awful things for me, and I can't get out of the car. I just have to listen to them.
She does not know any extreme metal, so I've been introducing her to a little bit of stuff here and there. She had Penny for 3 to start us off in the third quarter. No good. 1 the foul, 2 not going to get it. Bruce Leroy. Who is the master? You've got the glow. I've seen The Last Dragon. I own it. Third quarter started. Spurs are up by 21. Şengün guarded by the Sohan. Wemby's on the court, by the way. Octane was definitely trolling. And a foul on the Spurs. Don't be putting fake Spurs injuries in the chat. That's bad.
Yeah. Macho Man rap.
Yes.
It's awful.
I have to do that one. You're right.
Absolutely awful.
I love it.
Tell her about Three Beards. We've
your
watched...
song? We liked your song.
No, we liked it. We've watched it.
I'm not going to do I Like Crap on your song.
No. We watched it on YouTube.
We just had a technical, I think, on the Spurs. I didn't see what happened, but it was a free throw for the Rockets. But you're right. The Macho Man and Hogan thing should be on there.
My God. Those have to be on there. They're so awful.
We're great. Mark said dinner's on him when we come to San Antonio. At some point, we'll get out there.
That's
long 3 for Jabari Smith Jr.
Suspect I'll be there before you.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to the Rockets putting up a few points here and making this a score at least respectable. I don't like blowouts on either end.
This is true. I'd like closer, but not close.
Yeah, keep it around 12.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Wemby, one-on-one with Şengün, gets in the paint, gets double-teamed, not double-teamed, gets it back to Sohan, 4 on the shot clock. Jeremy's pull-up J right near the elbows, back rim, no good. And that's a rebound for the Rockets. So Spurs have not scored yet. Van Fleet for 3, going to get fouled by CP3, and that's going to be 3 free throws.
Ugh.
Of course, 3 Bears. As soon as you mentioned that, we watched it like that night or the next day.
Yeah.
I love The Last Dragon. The name Bruce Leroy just always got me. I know somebody who can beat you. Oh, yeah? Who dat? Bruce Leroy. Bruce Leroy. I loved it as a kid. I was like, Bruce Leroy's the greatest name ever.
Check out William Juby's comment.
First free throw's good. I met Macho Man in California in 2006, and he signed a copy of that awful rap CD for you. Nice, William. So you have the album, too.
That makes 2 people who bought it.
All right, so Moist, keep your eye on the screen. He said Ginobili deserves a jersey behind you. This TSR is short, so I have to lower my camera. We all good now?
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. You can't see all the jerseys because I'm
Short.
only 5'2", and he's 6'4".
She's vertically challenged.
Yeah, I'm definitely vertically challenged.
We did all want the glow. The Insane 210. Show enough, you got that right. Did I listen to the older one? I stayed away from the gangs. Oh. Well, Scott, I'm glad you stayed away from all of that.
What is that?
Big Trouble in Little China is a Kurt Russell movie directed by John Carpenter in the mid-'80s. John Carpenter did Halloween. That'd be the one you know probably the most by him. For I Like Crap, like Back to the Future is not going to be on there. It's got to be something that generally has like a bad rating on IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes or music albums that are generally considered bad. I'll drop a link to the channel again. But if you look what's on there, the E.T. game is considered one of the worst video games of all time. The 6 Feet Under album I just did on there is considered one of the worst death metal albums of all time.
Oh, that E thing is just insane.
The Corey Feldman song "The Joke" has been trashed for being absolutely awful, and I
Still
like it.
cannot believe you.
That's what
paid
inspired the channel.
money for that.
I paid $1 on
You
Amazon Prime.
overpaid.
Well, like $1.03 or $4.
You overpaid.
What else is on there?
So we're at a commercial break.
The Barbarians, which is an awful movie from the '80s, but I love it.
Yeah,
With the David
yeah.
Paul and the Paul brothers. I forgot what the other one's name is. One of them passed away. Tracy, the game's in a timeout. Howard the Duck might be on there. That's a good point. Horror flick recommendation for after the Spurs game? Or do you want me to focus on this game? Horror movie recommendation. Have I seen anything new recently?
Oh, you need to watch that movie that I was telling you about. That I sat next to the director on the plane.
What was the name of the movie?
Deliver Us?
Deliver Us. I don't know what app that's on.
It's on Hulu, which I have, so you'll
I
have to
don't have
watch
Hulu.
it. Yeah, through my...
Have you seen it?
Have I watched a horror movie? No.
I mean, you said you watch stuff with zombies.
Yeah, I'm not watching a horror
She's
movie.
not watching any of the Terrifier movies.
No,
Boys. I've
no.
seen 1 and 2. And she's not.
I don't do well with that stuff. I have nightmares for weeks.
Wendell, we're coming back from the timeout, and so I will blab about random stuff when we're in a timeout because there's no game to focus on. I don't know who called a timeout. DJ, that's actually a good question.
That first...
It's a 14-point game, though. Van Fleet makes all 3 of his free throws. He bought the CD to meet Macho Man. That makes sense.
Okay, that makes...
He must have been doing a signing for the album. Wemby not going to get the ball. He gets CP3 instead. I thought Champagne was going to get it into Wemby. 6 on the shot clock for the Spurs, and we still have not scored this quarter.
That's not good.
Wemby's going to get it out to CP3. Clock's expiring. Forces the 3. No good. Spurs fight for the board, and it's going to be chased down by the Rockets. Jalen Green going to take off into the paint. Throws it straight up in there, and it's caught by Sohan. So that's turnover. So Germany's going to credit for another steal.
Yeah.
And it's an easy steal. I could have got that, but a steal's a steal. Wemby takes a long 3. He's going to drive in the paint. Whips it around his back to Champagne for 3. No good.
Oh my god, if that had gone in, that would have been awesome.
Sohan gets the offensive rebound, though. Into the paint, throws up a tough shot, no good. Julian Champagne with the follow-up, no good.
Oi!
Oh, goodness.
That was a lot.
Jabari Smith Jr. for 3, no good. Şengün with the rebound, and now Champagne takes the ball away from him. Okay.
Alright.
Can we
Back in
score here?
Spurs' hands.
All right, they get it to Wemby. Wemby's going to fall
Wemby
down.
is fighting for the ball.
We're going to have a jump ball
They
between Brooks and
are
Wemby. They're still fighting for the
Still
ball.
fighting for the ball. Neither of them is willing to let go.
Brooks,
It looks like there's about to be a brawl on the court.
Brooks is a punk, by the way. Brooks is a punk, so...
Yeah, he's definitely starting some shiitake mushrooms.
He is a punk.
He is, yeah. Wow, he is running his mouth over there.
He's a jerk. He's a grade A jerk. Random question, Rich. Know you play Magic the Commander. Have you heard of Sorcery Contested Realm? It's like a combo of Magic and chess. No, I have not. I know Magic just changed the rules on combat big time.
We were talking about that earlier.
So that's kind of in the news with them. I mean, once it's a jump ball, it's over. Why? It's not like a fumble in the NFL where you're trying to get...
he just won't let go.
Well, I mean, Brooks is a punk, and if he can get Wemby thrown out of the game,
Yeah.
it's a very uneven trade if Brooks and Wemby get thrown out of the game. Wemby did not do anything,
No.
by the way, to get...
No.
He just had the ball.
He
and
was
Brooks,
just holding the ball.
Yeah,
So all he was doing was giving the ball a hug.
yeah, and Brooks decided, I'm going to try to take this from you.
I saw somebody asked if Deliver Us is good. I don't know. I don't like horror movies. But I had a lovely, lovely chat with the director on my flight to Dallas.
You could start watching it. If you don't like it, you just leave.
I'm
No?
not. It's,
Okay.
From what he told me, I wouldn't like
It's a
it.
replay for, isn't it? A jump ball?
Are they trying to decide what kind of foul to give?
I wonder if they're looking for like a flagrant one, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I would think that could merit one.
Your woman could start her own channel. No, she doesn't have time, Scott.
Not only do I not have
She doesn't
time, I
want
have
it.
no
She doesn't want it.
interest.
She has no interest.
Yeah.
And here's something funny. She doesn't date YouTubers.
I don't. They're
Wow.
obnoxious. Except you.
No, I can be obnoxious too.
You can
Somebody
be,
gets under
but-
my skin in the chat. But I really don't want to do that this year. It's hard to not, especially if the Spurs are losing bad, because then I'm already annoyed. And if somebody pushed the right button, what's up, Caesar?
But the thing about you is you do it for the community. You do it so you have a Spurs community. You don't do it, like, it generates a little bit of income, but you don't do it for the money. You do it for the community, and that's what's different. And I think that's, for me, like, I really love that.
Jump ball between Brooks and Wemby. This is an easy jump ball for Wemby. Yeah, Wemby trying to get the guys set up. He's like, which way am I slapping this? Because I'm going to win this one with my eyes closed. I just want to kick Brooks in the taint. That's cool, Scott. And yes, Willie, Brooks is a troublemaker. Easy jump ball won by Wemby. What a shocker. Harrison Barnes going to drive to the paint. He gets a layup and one!
Nice. That's how you like to see that end. He is a man of the people.
It's Kyle. Hey, Rich. Kyle, do you not have your old account anymore? Because I'm a little apprehensive about giving wrenches out if somebody says they switched accounts, because that bit me once. Yeah, in your face, Brooks. Gets the and one. Spurs back up by 17.
I like it.
Keeping it comfortable. My clock's had by a couple seconds.
How we doing on thumbs ups?
I don't know, like 100 something.
Okay.
A miss by the Rockets. They get the offensive board and the putback. Wow, nice job by
nice,
Green.
Yeah.
Getting the layup with Wemby right by him, using his body to shield the shot blocker. 169. We might get to 200 before the night's over.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Turnover by the Spurs. 15-point game. We've only scored 3 points this quarter. Did we come in with 62? I think we did come in with 62.
I thought we were just under 60 to start the third.
I don't know. Şengün's going to line up for 3.
And it's good.
Do not need him hitting up as a 12-point game.
No.
Murat is not his first fan, but likes to watch Wemby.
Wemby is fun to watch.
My phone got lost, so I had to get a new one, and this is a new account. So that's what actually somebody got me with last time. It was a fake Asia. They said I'm not saying
they were Asia?
No. There was fake. They said they lost their phone and had to get a new account. I didn't quite understand that. Your account's on your computer, and I've changed phones. Unless you canceled your account. Let's pull up Jay for the Spurs. Let me focus on the game. 67-53. William said, I'm honorable and classy. Anyone that gets on my nerves deserves it. Usually it's something bad.
Yeah. You don't...
If somebody comes in attacking Miss TSR, then they're probably going to draw my wrath.
Well, I'm not going to argue with you on that.
We have a whistle. 67-55. What's up, blind Tay313? Nice fake out by Clown here. Is Clown here Jeremy Sohan? We have 5 points this quarter, so it's not exactly not tearing it up.
No, not setting the world on fire.
You guys are saying the third quarter. Odie Cologne, thank you for stopping in. Rockets fan, appreciate you being here, hanging out. Is that a turnover by us? This really is turning into a third quarter meltdown.
Third quarter is not your quarter.
No, this is a problem last year.
Yes,
It's
it
an
was.
offensive foul and Sohan on the screen. These nuts, what's going on? Have you seen these nuts?
I see these nuts.
That's a miss for the Rockets. Collins with a rebound. Collins playing a little better tonight, I think.
I agree.
And he's rebounding. He's actually rebounding.
He is actually rebounding.
Jeremy Sohan spins around the paint and will pass out to Champagne. Back to the Sohan,
Right back,
who turns it over.
Turns it right over.
Şengün spins in the paint and goes. That's got to be trouble. He took like 16 steps.
That was some fancy ballet, but not some great basketball.
No, they're not doing hot right now, Kyle.
No.
Change your name. Jedi, good evening. At least the Spurs. Jedi, did you catch the end of the Yankees game last night?
Oh, honey.
That was... I think that's the first time something like that's happened, and I didn't have an angry reaction because I just was stunned more than anything. Şengün at the line for 2, misses the first free throw. Let me actually check the Yankees score. I have scoreboard up on my phone. It was 4-1 last I checked. I'm guessing it hasn't really changed much.
No, we would have heard about it in the
4-1 in the 6. Top of the 6. We have one hit. We have one damn hit. One hit. I was quoting your movie, by the way. Man, doesn't Bob Uecker say that in Major League? We have one hit, one GD hit. That's it. You can't say G on TV. Who cares? Nobody's listening. CP3 going to drive, gets it to the Rockets.
Really did just hand it right to him.
We are turning the ball over a lot in this quarter as well. Castle's checked in for the Spurs. Şengün thinks about a 3, pulls it down. 12 on the shot clock.
I'd be
Got to
interested.
Jalen Green.
I'd be interested at the end of the quarter to see how many turnovers there were this corner.
I hear a lot of whistles, and it's another foul on the Spurs.
Yeah.
It's 20 years after watching that game. Baseball is a dad sport played by dads with dad bods.
You know, everybody says that Patrick Mahomes has a dad bod. But I understand he's a very good football player. So.
Actually, you know what? I know I can tell Kyle how Kyle's really Kyle. Kyle, who's your favorite team? But who was your other favorite team in the NBA for a little while? And you said, no, they're not my favorite team. Or you flip-flop and forth between two teams last year. I know the answer to this. You should as well if it's you. Kyle gets in the paint, gets the layup, and one! And the San Antonio Spurs just 69'd the Houston Rockets. All right, that's really him. Lakers, Rockets. Mm-hmm. All right, Kyle. I'll throw your wrench back on you. I knew you would know that. Oh, that's right. There's like different levels of moderators now. That's confusing. Free Wemby. I'm sorry you lost your old account. While I was putting you as a moderator, Kellen apparently missed a free throw because we still have 69. It is Rockets ball down by 13. Green's going to drive in the paint. The runner is way off. Stephon Castle's going to... Nope. Jeremy San's going to bring it up for the Spurs.
They're passing to each other much better this game.
Zach Collins in the paint. Misses a jumper. Fights for the board. And now a foul on Houston.
Okay, but I like to see Collins actually fighting.
He usually has some fire and hellfire and brimstone in him. It's just... Foul on Brooks. Spurs fans are cheering because they don't like Brooks at all.
Well, he seems like a jerk, so there's that. He definitely seems like a jerk.
The militia guy, there might be some double entendre there. Yeah, I might do that here and there. Clayton, what's up? A Rockets fan, thank you for stopping. And so the Rockets fans, you guys, the game's blacked out for you guys too, right? There's a lot of Spurs fans in San Antonio are saying they can't get the game. I'm assuming same thing for folks in Houston. Castle with a fake move, or faked them out with a move and gets in the paint. Throws it up off the glass and good. Fake pass. Nope, I'm going to shoot instead. All right, Steph, we see you from here.
I see you. I for sure see you.
That's going to be a kickball on Jeremy Sohan.
I definitely see him.
Kyle, if the Yankees only make it to 5 games, I'm going to be very disappointed. I hope this goes at least 6. I hope the Yankees win it, but man, the way they lost last night, I'm really concerned demoralized the team. Quick pull-up J is good, 71-58. Spurs are in the bonus. I mean, to lose that way, I know some folks might say, demoralize the team, it's just one game, but to lose that way.
That looked like it was
when the Red Sox came back against the Yankees, when the Yankees were up 3-0, when the Yankees blew Game 4,
yeah.
I think that did some things up here. I think it affected Mariano Rivera because he gave up one more lead in that series. It's a miss by the Spurs. It's Rockets ball. Green's going to launch a long 3. Probably not the best shot for the Rockets in that position. And now a hard foul on Sohan. I think he's going in line for 2, and I guess he is.
What's going on with the chat?
Paul has been garbage. Trae Young would have been so. You think CP3 is not scoring? I will give you that. I'm in San Antonio. It's on Ken's. And CBS? Cash Blue good evening to you. I know we have one hit. And yes, John Lou, Aaron Judge in the playoffs has not been him. We'll never hear the end of the Dodgers win. Someone missed a free throw. Worst game I have seen in a while. Murat, you talking about this game here or the Yankees-Dodgers game right now? Derek, I wanted the 8th pick too. Rich, we need a new manager. Jedi. I've been wanting Boone out of there for years. The Yankees fans on YouTube that I've worked with have... Actually, might only be one. But I wanted Boone gone. I said fans. I'm like, might be just fan.
I got to tell you, Sohan's one-arm throw has really grown on me.
Jeremy with a double-double, 15 and 11.
Nice.
Jabari Smith Jr. is going to drive in the paint. Pull-up J is also short. Malachi Brandon with the rim will get to Castle. Castle sprints up the court, gets in the paint, and turns it over.
Passes it right to the other team.
Right to Şengün. Not on the Spurs, young man. Easing with a 3. No good. Fight for the board. Rockets get it, and the putback is good by Jabari Smith Jr. 12-point game.
Well, that's what you said you wanted it to be.
Yeah, I said keep it around 12 at least. Or just, yeah, keep it not too close. Johnson in the paint. Layup. And 1!
Ah, he's happy about that.
Sohan is looking good.
He is, yeah. Other than the hair.
Wemby has only played 18 minutes. Yeah, oh, Kyle, yes. I know Bad Dog wants Boone gone. I want him gone. The thing is, it's going to be a double-edged sword because if the Yankees come back and win this World Series, you can't fire a manager that just won a World Series.
No, you cannot.
No, Sohan was shooting two-handed free throws in the preseason, and it wasn't working, so he went back to one. Kelman's free throw, he makes that one. 75-16. Wemby only 18 minutes. I'm surprised that Şengün only has 1 rebound.
Really?
Sohan's hexagonal tap pattern is so sick. Yeah,
I do actually really like his tat, yeah.
I've never noticed it.
You've never noticed it?
No. Thompson for 3, no good. And a foul on the Spurs. Oh, the tattoo on his left arm?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've noticed it. Sorry. I think I forgot that's what it was. I'm not a big tattoo guy, even though Ink Master was a guilty pleasure of mine. For whatever reason. 18 minutes, that is crazy.
Well,
Or,
they've been up a lot most of the game to restrict his minutes and not risk him getting injured.
Jacques Landale in the paint. Forgets the ball. Oh, Rockets get it back. 7 on the shot clock. 3.5 minutes to go. And an off-balance jump in the paint is no good by Thompson, and another whistle.
They are definitely calling everything right now.
That show was hilarious. All the fake drama. What show are we talking about, Johnny?
Oh, the one that you just talked about. The one that you said was a guilty pleasure.
Oh,
Ink Master.
Hey, Rich, what comments Mrs. Rich's short face on stream? Because I know before she wasn't comfortable.
I think part of it was we hit the 1-year mark. We'd been together, a long enough time that
1 year right before the draft?
Yeah, we'd kind of been talking about it, and that was kind of the marker.
I think there's another factor.
There was, but...
Well, I don't know if we're thinking about the same thing.
Probably we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wemby's played 4 minutes this quarter? Really? CP3 has 4 turnovers. Actually, CP3 didn't he have quite a few turnovers against the Mavericks? I don't remember. Road trip.
That was my stomach.
Yeah, I heard that.
That was definitely my stomach.
Yeah, I mean, I guess while we're up, let the bench get minutes. We have 2 free throws by Amen Thompson. He makes the first one. I mean, if we can keep a 12 to 15 point lead to the end of the quarter, might as well let the young guys, they're all young for the most part.
Yeah, but let them build some chemistry.
Missed the second one. I missed the miss, but it's 76-61.
No, I would not be attracted to Rich if he got a tattoo on his face.
On my face?
No.
Someone with a little jumper in the paint rolls off the rim. Thank you, Jedi. I mean, do you guys know that, speaking of tattoos on the face and Mike Tyson, he's fighting, is it Logan Paul or Jake Paul, I think on November 15th. It's going to be on Netflix, but Netflix pay-per-view, so it's not free. And then alley-oop to Kyle is good.
Sorry, Bear. Bear did not care for that.
Dunk of justice.
Interesting, guys, calm down. They need to protect Wemby. The game's over. I mean, the Rockets are on a back-to-back, so they might be emptying their bench sooner than later. He's in for 3. Nope.
Thank
Thompson
you. We
with
are
the rebound.
happy.
Well, one of us is. If I looked like Paul... Who's Paul Wall? Tattoo on the face, big red flag, right?
I don't know who Paul Wall is either.
I don't know who Paul... I have no idea who Paul Wall is. I'm guessing he's not attractive. Butterfly, we met on Hinge, a dating app. I had been on there before. She had been on there a week. And I don't know if I told you guys, I was not her number one choice.
You tell them all the time,
Well,
sweetheart.
I'm still going to tell you.
Yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
So, I was apparently number 2.
Well, there were 2 of you that I was like going to make plans with when I got back.
No, before that. There was another guy before that.
No, but while I was in Indiana, there were 2 of you that I was like going to make plans
Oh,
with when I got back.
was that one of the guys?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, he was her first choice, though, not me.
that's true.
And they exchanged numbers. And the first thing he thought would be a good idea was send her a pickle pic.
Well, no, it wasn't the first thing he said. We were texting and having
Oh.
like a nice conversation, and then the next thing I know,
Pickle pic.
things I didn't need to see were showing up on my phone.
So, guys, if you...
It's never a good idea. Don't do it.
Don't do it. And
It's
you can get in trouble for that. Like, the actual...
Never a good idea.
I don't know the rappers. So, I don't know any modern rappers. If you say rap to me, like, what rap do you like, Rich? I'm going to say Run DMC. Mm-hmm. The Beastie Boys.
Oh,
Snoop Dogg.
yeah.
Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
DMX.
Yeah.
House of Pain. Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
Snow. MC Hammer. It's going to be all 80s and 90s. And that's it. I've heard a few songs.
I really like Eminem.
I'm not a big fan. I know a few songs throughout the 2000s. Like I sang Black and Yellow early in the stream, so I heard that song by Wiz Khalifa. Is that how you say it? But I don't know any... I mean, I don't... I am so out of touch with rap. Very out of touch. Hey, Wu-Tang ain't nothing to with. Thank you, Chico. Said, good choice, 90 rappers. Primo was first. Are we talking about Joshua Primo? Shame on me. The Orta Family, I don't know. Informer is a great song.
It is a great song.
Rico, what made me a Spurs fan? Right there. My favorite NBA player of all time, and on top of that, my favorite athlete of all time. Because he wasn't only great on the court, he was great off the court. Like a legit role model. Thanks for giving Rich a chance. We have been dealing with him for so long. Wow. You know, Butterfly, I did luck out. Because you guys that have been here for a long time have heard me say, you know, you guys always asked, you know, if I was dating somebody. And the last relationship I had before her was 2018. I took 2019 off because 18 was terrible. And then 2020 rolls around and... yeah, dating apps sucked in 2020 and 2021 because it was all people's politics in dating apps or their thoughts on the 19. And I didn't want that to be the first thing I knew about you was where you stood on either. I want to know who you were before making a decision on, you know, swiping left or right. So just seeing that in dating profiles in 20 and 21, I dated very little and started dating a little more in 22 and then met her last year. Yeah, the 2021 probably no doubt the worst dating app years ever. Just the amount of hate that was in people's profiles. I'm like, what kind of guy are you trying to attract?
I mean, from what I saw, it goes both ways.
Oh, favorite rappers, Randy Savage.
Oh, God.
Dating apps still suck. The pool is terrible.
I think you have to do a lot of sorting through to find the quality people. I think there are some on there.
Rico said you're a winner.
Aw, thank you.
So it's a little bit of blowout, so I'm loosely calling the game right now. I'll try to stay focused. Let's not forget, though, in regard to dating apps, much, much harder for us guys to get matches than girls.
Much.
Fred VanVleet for 3. No good. I mean, she said she was getting multiple matches or likes a day when she got on the app, whereas I would be happy to get one a week.
Sweetheart.
That's life of being a guy.
But the right one that is the only one that matters.
Post Malone, not a fan. JJ can't watch either. What's up? No one important. And yes, we're winning. We're up by 15. Wemby with the ball right now. Drives in the paint. Pull up Jay. Tough shot. Bounces off the rim. Bounces off the backboard. Bounces in. Spurs with 80 points. The Rockets 63. A minute and a half to go. And I know, yes, the Rockets are on a back-to-back. So a lot of these guys are in their 20s. So come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Turnover by the Spurs. I mean, let's not forget, players in the 80s and 90s, the plumbers that are supposedly out of shape, played 82 games a year. All the time. And now I found Julian Champagny on the other end. My friend married a millionaire from a dating app. She had to wait 7 years for a proposal. Man, 7's a good number. Tony Parker's in the chat. Tony, what's going on? TP9. TSR is down with Chris Cross. Danny Mac will make a jump. Chris Cross will make
Chris Cross back in the day.
Digital Underground. Do me, baby. Do the Humpty Hump. Come on, do the Humpty Hump. Jeff did not know this. Do you know who was in Digital Underground? A couple of Digital... I don't know if they were on, if he was on the whole album, but he definitely was a cameo in one of the videos. But a popular deceased rapper was did some stuff with Digital Underground.
I don't know.
Tupac.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't know
I
that.
watched the video and I'm like, that's Tupac. Holy crap. I can't really say I like Tupac because the only song I know is California Dreamin' with Dre. Wemby's going to drive in the paint. Lay up that one!
He looks pleased with himself. I like that.
Wemby flexing is right. Well, I mean, the last time Wemby went against the Rockets and Şengün had a huge game against him,
huge game. Look at that.
Oh, he is fighting.
He's got some muscles.
Hey, I got a little baby muscle. Look at my
It's
baby
not a
muscle.
baby muscle.
No,
That's
it's
a
a
full
baby.
muscle.
No, what's a baby muscle?
I got a full muscle.
You do. Wemby with 19 points, looking for his 20th. I think it said 5 boards and 2 blocks. Is he only have 5 rebounds? I mean, Solan's been rebounding a lot tonight. Back up by 18. Yes, he was flexing. He did look.
Yeah.
His arm looked much bigger.
His arm looked pretty good.
Rich, who's one music artist who you don't understand has so many fans? Taylor Swift.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just because you don't know her music.
There's a bucket by Jacques Landale. Spurs ball down the other end. Malachi Branham gets in the paint and gets a layup.
Good.
Branham's 2-point game seems to have come along. His 3-point shooting has disappeared. Not that he was ever a good 3-point shooter.
Jedi, he has been hitting the weights.
Actually, I have. She mentioned that my arm, like she can start seeing lines in places that weren't lines.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of definition in his arm right now.
Jacques Landale with a nice shot over Wemby, and now the Spurs just got 69'd.
They did? You got that quad muscle popping earlier, too.
Yeah, apparently my quads are popping.
Yeah.
Wemby going to take a 3? Step
It's good.
at the buzzer. What's up, Cowboy
Wemby
X?
is fired up right now.
Spurs up by 19. The Ornifem with a $5 switch says, hands down, better game. How has Castle been doing? Just tune in. He had a huge finish at the rim. He's been playing some solid defense, some good drives to the rim. His 3-point shot has been off tonight, but yeah, he's going to be fine.
HEB. I went there.
He's going to need it. She did go to HEB. Rich, don't slander my queen Taylor. I can't tell you one song she sings. I have no idea. I honestly I'm clueless. The thing I know the most about her
Is that you don't like when she shows up at football games.
is that she's dating a football player. It's the most I know about her.
Oh, sweetheart.
I really couldn't tell you a thing about her. She's a billionaire now, isn't she, or something?
She's got a lot of money, yes.
Yeah, Cowboy expecting the Yankees stink. Will Wemby make a rap album?
Ooh, 194. We can get to 200.
Yeah, do we have enough people with 200 likes? Let's not ask if we don't have the peeps. We have 346 people in here. We don't have 200 thumbs up yet. What is going on, my friends?
Smash that like.
If you've been hanging up that long, you haven't hit the thumbs up, then you are not an official sponsor of this channel, because our sponsor is you, and that's actually the only thing I'm going to ask for is a thumbs up. I don't want to ask you guys for money, or I hate all the...
Patreon and all that stuff. You don't do any of that.
I can't stand... My mouse just disappeared. It did this once before. I think I Control-Delete it, and it came back. It did. All right. You know what I hate? It's not sponsorships per se. It's when I see a channel do a sponsor for a product they clearly don't use. 200 thumbs up. Thank you, guys.
That's
a great
awesome.
example.
That's awesome.
And I hate to call them out. I'm not going to say who it is, but some people might know by the sponsorship.
I know
If
who
you've
you're
watched your
talking
channel.
about.
No, you don't.
You're not talking about the one I think?
No.
Okay.
There was a YouTuber that was covering razor blades. There's a sponsorship for razors. He's doing the sponsorship with a full beard. So you're clearly not using the product.
Honey, maybe he's using it somewhere else.
Wow. He didn't say.
He might be manscaping. You don't know.
With a straight with a razor. Like,
I mean, some people like to live dangerously, my love.
But if I'm going to endorse a product, I want to use it. I did have a sponsorship briefly once on this channel, which I hated, but it was actually for a manscaper. The product works great. I will concede to have tried. Of course, I tried it.
Yeah.
And they use like a ceramic blade, so it's not metal. So I never cut myself. So I was like, all right, you actually did make a good product, but I hated it. I think that was I don't know when that was. It was quite a few years ago, and I'll never do it again. I was excited to have a product I'd heard of reach out to the channel, and then after I did, I was like, I don't like this. Rockets ball has started off, and we're going to have a foul on the Spurs. 2 free throws coming up.
I think I told you, my favorite OCR channel has started with sponsorships, and it's really irritating to me.
Ricky Lombardo and Ron Jim are great sponsors, so would Coyote and Grogu.
I mean, they're certainly cute sponsors.
Wait, we lost the point. Did they take a 3 away? Was Wemby's shot a 2 at the end? He got those big feet. He might have stepped on the line. 2 free throws for Cam Whitmore. First free throw's good, 87-70.
Full beard, but uses the razor to keep those lines clean. I like that.
Rich, read my last, please. Hopefully it's not too far up. Rich or Miss TSR, does pineapple go on pizza? No. No, I don't.
There's very
rare. She said,
rare.
please say no. I didn't even see that, but yeah.
There's very rare circumstance where a pineapple goes on a pizza.
A miss, and Julian Champagny gets the offensive board for the Spurs, and now a turnover by Champagny. Rockets D'ing up. I mean, if they're going to make a run, they got to make it now. 3-pointer down the other end is no good. Another offensive board and a block by Wemby. Fight for the ball, and it's going to be a foul on the Rockets, I think.
Thank you, Cowboy X Factor. That was very sweet.
Dan, there was a technical in there somewhere. It might have been that. Wemby has 3 or 4 blocks now? Hot pockets do go hard. Right? Shaq doing shampoo and conditioner ads.
Really? That makes no sense.
He's not. He's
Okay.
saying he's referencing what wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, that would not make sense.
Champagny for 3.
Nice.
Fell down, too, and still made it. Ryan with the $20 super chat says, I'll be the sponsor tonight. I guess let's go Spurs. Thank you, dude. You didn't have to do that.
That was very generous.
Jock Lindale, pull up is no good. I got to start doing giveaways, too.
Yeah, you got to look up the rules for that.
Aaron Judge has sucked in the playoffs. I have to put... Well, no, I put the rules in the description of the video.
Oh, okay.
I said I wanted to do more giveaways this year.
Yeah.
Maybe once the World Series is over, so make sure everybody can make it to the game. Because there are probably people that are watching. Like Carlos is not coming to streams.
Yeah.
So I think once the World Series is over, we'll start the giveaways because I just want.
There's 3 for the Rockets.
That was right, Fred VanVleet. No, Judge has been useless. New car giveaway? Wrong channel. You need to go to Mr. Beast. I mean, I was going to give you a Hot Wheels. Kellen with for an open 3. Off the rim, no good. Jacques Lindale with the rebound. Fred VanVleet will bring it up for the Rockets. They are down 90-74. Under 10 minutes to go. Cheers, Fat Cat and Eve.
That's a nice 3.
Another 3 for the Rockets by Dylan Douche Rooks. 13-point game. Hot Wheels works.
Hot Wheels does work.
I wanted to give out a Son of Liberty Go Spurs Go. Yeah, let's get a Go Spurs Go.
Yeah.
Before I do my spiel. I wanted to give out a Spurs team set. like the one from last year, like the basketball set, but I don't see anything on Amazon Prime yet. And last year's set's now $50. Yeah, that thing got expensive.
Is that the one I got you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got water. It's just agua.
I've got tea.
By the way, since you guys are, for anybody that's worried, there is sleep over there.
And if you can't see him, it's because he's the same color as his bed.
And yes, for anybody who haven't seen that, is a bike in my living room. Occasionally I'll get on there and ride. What happened? Now I can see the couch. That's weird. There we go. Okay, so occasionally I'll just ride there as a workout, and I'll throw a YouTube video on or something. How many points does Webby have?
He is an adorable doggy.
22. Only 6 boards, but he's got 22 points. Champagnian double do this? I guess it's been a good game. I need a bike.
I need a bike that works.
You have a bike. I just haven't fixed the tires for you. My profile pic is me and Victor. Is it? That's cool, man. King JKB KJB, good evening to you. 300 on under 210. 167 right now. Would I trade Aaron Judge for the right price? Not the problem, Kyle, is the reason the Yankees are in the World Series or got to the playoffs is because Aaron Judge had a monster regular season, but in the playoffs, Barry Bonds had that problem when he was playing. He would be a great player in the regular season and then often disappear in the playoffs. I don't get it. You like Brooks' nickname? Thank you. He is a chocolate lab or
Chocolate lab chow chow mix. But he's got the complete lab personality.
Cal Bexford has a golden doodle.
Ooh. New puppy.
King on the rug, and now she hates me.
Aww.
Oh, Netherwell, you'd be all right. Oh, my eyes, my contacts keep drying on me.
Yeah, I think the air in here is also a little dry.
Well, getting up to have my contacts in at 6:15 in the morning.
It's a long day, honey.
Yeah, my eyes are tired.
Your cat Sasha is typing errors for you.
97-7, 9:40 to go.
Great Danes, those are huge.
Huge. Wemby with the ball from the elbow, draws a contact, and he's going to get fouled. Aaron Judge to the Astros? Never. No. You go, all right. I mean, I should get a pair of glasses. I still haven't yet.
Yeah, you do need to do that. Especially with how much your eye gets irritated.
Yeah. AB, the Spurs are looking better tonight. Wemby misses the free throw. Granted, Butterfly, tell me before she's walked on your keyboard. I mean, granted, the Rockets are on a back-to-back. Still, you're out there to do your job and win a game, which they're not doing at the moment. Yeah, Wemby definitely, you can see, he's put quite a bit of muscle on from last year.
Yeah.
Still put more on, but not get crazy. Let's not put 50 pounds on him in the offseason.
Let's not, yeah.
Lab and a pug.
Aww.
A win is a win. The Orta family, you're right.
It's true.
Dylan Brooks into the paint. Double pumps, kicks it out for 3. No good. By Cam Whitmore from the corner. It is Spurs ball. Spurs trying to go fast break. Kellen's going to fly into the paint. Throws it up and in.
It's good.
93-77.
I like it.
I mean, yeah. Jacqueline down the paint. He's going to throw down a monster dunk as he gets by Wemby.
Authority.
Rockets were the 11th seed last year. That's true. You weren't terrible. I don't want to see the Chiefs three-peat. I'm so sick of Kansas City. Wemby against Brooks. Pull up Jay. Hits the rim, no good. Rockets on the run. Fred VanVleet will get it up the court. Into the paint with a bit of a Euro step. bucket and one for Cam Whitmore.
They're playing like they know it's the fourth quarter.
Lions are going to win this year? Joshua, that's a good point. How Vassell's going to pack the rotation. I mean, you would think it would be a positive effect, but it's going to throw everybody's minutes off. We'll see. I mean, I assume he's going to make the team better. Champagne will go to the bench, which will strengthen our
Certainly
bench,
hope.
which means one player on the bench is going to get less minutes.
You're not my boy.
That won't be Castle. I don't know who will be. But somebody's going to get cut out of the rotation. Brandon won't get any playing time. The playing time he's getting right now will probably be gone. Unless he plays so well, Pop can't keep him on the bench.
That's true.
Missed a free throw, went out of bounds, and is it Rockets' ball? Is that off of us? That's the worst. It's Rockets' ball. So the worst thing to happen is the other opposing team misses the free throw and gets the ball back. The Rockets are on a 10-3 run in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing like they know the game is.
Fred VanVleet, step back three. It's down to single digits. Holy moly.
Don't love that. I definitely don't love that.
Pineapple Power getting ready. Well, actually, he's not Pineapple tonight, but Castle getting ready to check back in for the Spurs. Zach Collins is checked back in. Sohan in the paint. Tough J in the paint. No good. Whitmore flies into the paint, gets a layup. It's a 7-point game.
Wow. Wow, this has changed very quickly.
Yep. The Rockets are fighting back, and yes, Castle is getting more minutes than Malachi and Blake. The Spurs probably see a higher ceiling in him.
Yeah.
We have no D. And the D we do have is sloppy. We just have sloppy D out there right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're doing right now, Amazing. To be
That's an
up the
excellent
whole game by
question.
double digits, and now all of a sudden, the Rockets are not playing like the backpack. No.
No, it's like they woke up for the fourth quarter.
Okay, good point, Kyle. I don't want to see the Taylor City Chiefs in the Super Bowl again.
Mm-hmm.
What would you think about Vassell being a sixth man and KJ being in the starting lineup? Joshua, with the amount of money they're paying Vassell, I don't see him coming from the bench. They're paying him 27 or 28 million a year, I believe. He's not going to be on the bench. Cooper Flight, here we come.
Y'all need to stop with that.
Score update. Still 4-1. Bottom of the seventh. Or
Ooh.
top of the eighth, I can't tell. Wow, it's a baseball game.
Cruising.
The Yankees still have one hit. One hit.
Sorry, that's my stomach. I told you I'm still hungry.
230 likes. Let's go. Thank you, guys.
Woo-hoo!
The Spurs have lost focus.
Yeah.
I mean, if they blow this game, oh my gosh.
That would, yeah. That would not be ideal.
I'm going to think that doesn't happen, but we are only up by 7 right now. But don't forget, basketball's a game of runs. The Rockets are making their run, so I'm going to expect us to flip the switch on and get a run at some point, too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the number one supporter of the Vassell agenda, my favorite current Spur after Wemby. All right.
All right. That's fair.
My biggest concern with Devin is he can't stay healthy.
Yeah, you've said that a number of times.
Because it's true.
You only watched 1 year.
Nope. There goes the chat. Which means this screen probably. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube's been weird with that. Oh, that means I'm going to have 2 chats. I got an auto-generated chat summary? What in the what? What is that?
Make sure to move it to live.
I know. I got to pop it back out.
Ah.
If I put it to live before I do that, it'll default back
It
to
defaults
top
back.
chat. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's a glitch in the matrix.
I'm learning all of these very interesting behind-the-scenes things.
Get this chat summary out of here. Damn, thumbs down. Get out of my face. Who asked for that? Spurs were up by 17 at least. I don't know if we were up by 19. It's definitely upper teens. It's Spurs ball now. Chris Paul has checked back in. Harrison Barnes, Zach Collins, Jeremy Sohan, and Champagne. So 80% of the starting lineup. Wemby getting a break before he probably closes out the remainder of the game around the 5 or 6 minute mark. Champagny almost turns the ball over, gets it back, and gets a layup.
It was ugly, but we'll take it.
Yeah, ugly, but it works. I might not really have a reaction to the end of that Yankees game. If it's, I mean, I guess just getting struck out or out at the end of the game. Quick layup down the other end, 95-88, still 7 points. We had been up by double digits for a long period in this game. In the second quarter, the Rockets went 9 minutes, I believe, without a score at all.
Yeah, they did.
Not a field goal, not a free throw, nothing. Collins in the paint, throws it out of bounds.
Did somebody else get a hand on that, or was that just...
I think it's staying with the Spurs. Oh, the chat's not frozen. It's this stupid chat summary. Get out of here. We just had a shot clock violation. There we go. It just goes away.
There we go.
Angel, 2026 number 1 pick. Let's go. No, I don't want another tanking season.
No.
I don't want another year of having to call the Spurs losing. I've done 5 years in a row.
I'm over that, and I've only put up with it for 1 season.
That's over 400 games of losing.
Oh.
Jalen Green gets to the paint and gets a layup.
It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, Cowboy Spectre, I'm going to try to do something there. I don't know what. I can't have that many browsers open with OBS. I don't know. Sohan with the ball. Back out to CP3, 4 on the shot clock. Back to Sohan in the paint. He's going to get fouled.
Looks like a...
Did Sohan really say F Houston? Did he? In this game, or... Outscored 21-8 in this quarter.
Wow.
Double J, you may be right, but there's still 6 minutes left. Happy the Rockets drafted Reed Shepard and let Castle fall as first. Lance, I mean...
That's an unpopular opinion in this room.
What?
It's an unpopular opinion?
It's an unpopular opinion? You want to reread that?
Oh. Yes, I misread that. My contacts are tired. I'm tired. It's late.
Like, he literally just said happy that Castle fell to the Spurs.
Yes, I'm definitely...
Castle missed the layup, but Wemby with the follow-up.
I could not be more thrilled to have a UConn player.
None. My scoreboard just got goofy again. It's 97-90. I don't know what happened.
Oh. Well, now it's 92-97.
And respect to Wemby's dunk.
Thunder, dunk of justice.
Castle in the paint, misses the layup. Going to get fouled. Going to go to the line for 2, and we'll fix my clock. The bodies are flying, Angel.
They do seem to be hitting the floor quite a bit.
Castle with the miss, but Wemby right there to throw it down. And we'll have a couple free throws coming up, I believe. Yep. Stephon Castle at the line for 2. 97-92, 5:18 to go. The Spurs are in the bonus. Would Spurs have picked Castle as number 1? No.
No.
Probably Versace.
Yeah.
Or We Sachet, or I guess people are messing up his name intentionally. P. Sachet. Marat says, go Rockets. Any Rockets fans in the chat, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you being here. I am rooting for your team to lose, but it should be obvious who we're rooting for.
There we go.
Second one. You good, Coyote? All right.
Coyote's been hanging in all night.
98-92, 6-point game. 5 minutes to go. Cam Whitmore in the paint. Another whistle. They're calling a lot of whistles in this fourth quarter.
Yeah. It's like there's no flow to the game.
Love Coach Pop, but if they have another season like last year, unless major injuries happen, it's time to move on. I mean, if they go 22-60 again, at some point, then you have to say the coach is the problem.
Yeah.
Josh Johnson's a big Rockets fan. Okay. Good luck, Boop. Boop.
Baby Coyote.
I'll just hold him like this for the whole game.
Okay.
437 B-Log, good evening from the Philippines. BJ out in Hawaii, thank you for stopping in.
Oh, wow.
They're six hours behind.
Yeah.
Actually, it's 4:45 where you are, so it's right there in the afternoon. If Shango gets a nasty dunk, this game is over. I wouldn't say that. Both teams are in the bonus now. Jalen Green out in three-point lane, one-on-one with Wemby. Takes off into the paint, spins around, pull-up Jay. Tough shot, no good. Dylan Brooks with the offensive board. 10 on the shot clock. Brooks in the paint, layup over Castle, good. It's a 4-point game. This is the closest it has been in a long time. Spurs are getting punched in the face like this right now.
Oh,
We're up by as many as
22
22 in the first half. Backcourt violation on the Spurs. Let me just threw the ball into the backcourt. That's another turnover. Oh my God. Joshua, yeah, but let's not act like some of his rotations have been questionable. And would you keep any coach in the NBA that lost 60 games 3 years in a row?
No.
You wouldn't. And it's back-to-back years with Wemby as your centerpiece with 60 losses. I just don't know how. That's a layup. Oh my God, it's a 2-point game.
It's a 2-point game.
Jalen Green gets in the paint and scores.
Our guys need to get hungry real fast.
No overtime, indeed. I don't know where Şengün is. That's a good question. Actually, they're playing well without him, so why bring him in? Wemby in the paint, you're going to get fouled. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, boy.
Pop is 75. Don't think I'm here throwing shade at Pop, but just take your love for Pop out of the equation for a moment. If you had an NBA coach lose 60 games 3 years in a row, at some point you have to say, okay, we're not moving forward at all.
End of the 8th, 4-1 Dodgers.
This game's the baseball game may
May
end
end before this, yeah.
Wemby's first free throw, good.
It's good.
I can update the on the court SJ. It's ESPN,
Pulse from ESPN.
but it might
Does it need to be refreshed?
It might need to be. No, it shows Wemby. Oh, that's weird. It just updated. All right, well, thanks. I don't know. That was weird.
250 likes. That's awesome. Thank you to everybody who hit that like button.
So that first year you're talking about, Joshua, where the Spurs tanked, that was the year Keldon was running the show. Yeah, it could be considered a tank year. I mean, we did not have a winning roster put together whatsoever. That was the year Wemby was made available for a draft. So, yes, I suppose you could say that was a tank year. But then we had the same exact record last year. And the Jeremy Sochan point guard experiment was... Granted,
that went on way too long.
May have helped him out a little bit and will in the future on having some playmaking ability. But...
Yeah, but that went on way too long.
It was hard to watch. Zach Collins should not have been a starter with Wemby. That did not work.
No.
That went on for far too long. I'm just saying, if we lose 60 games again, at one point do you say enough is enough? If you say, okay, young team, bring Pop back, okay, and then next year we're not a playoff team again, and we lose 55. What point do you need to make a change? I don't know. I'm hoping we don't even have to have that discussion. And the Spurs don't lose 60 games a year.
Right.
Again this year. How many players have guaranteed money after this year? It's a good point of the roster, I believe. Oh, Wemby's at the line for one more. We shouldn't in the playoffs last year. Josh, we lost way too many games for the playoffs.
Yeah, no. The team did not play anywhere near well enough for that.
We had an 18-game losing streak last season, which was a team record.
So hard to watch. That was really uncomfortable.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. Wemby's second free throw. All right.
It's good.
Back to 4. Timmy did bring us 5. Wemby has 26, 7, and 3 blocks. Thank you, penalty. So Wemby would have obviously a significantly better game.
Yeah.
Green gets in the paint. Bucket and 1. Jalen Green taking over this fourth quarter at the end. Let's not say that, militia guy. I don't want a repeat of that incident. It could be a 1-point game here in a moment.
I don't like that.
You're welcome to Mediocre Guys. By the way, if you have not hit the thumbs up yet, the thumbs up is a sponsorship for this channel. So if you guys could smash a thumbs up if you haven't done so, it's the only thing we'll ask for here, and it looks like this. Brandon's World, the Rockets came back. It's a 1-point game.
It's a 1-point game. That's
Jalen Green has 27 now.
To blow a 22-point lead.
I saw this the last couple. I mean,
Yeah.
It's been my life as a Spurs content creator. Chris Paul, pull up Jay, no good.
Wow.
That was only his 3rd shot of the game.
Oh.
Rockets ball and a turnover. Kelly's getting credit for
Thankfully.
the steal. Wemby's running the court. They couldn't get it up to him. Castle in here at the end. I did not expect that over Champagne. And Kelman's in the game. Kelman in the paint. Throws it up. Gets blocked. Loose ball is going to go out of bounds. It's Rockets ball. CP3 is hurting the Spurs. It's too early.
Yeah, game 2 is way too early to make a call like that.
He's not scoring much as of yet. He's going to have to score more if the Spurs are going to be competitive this season. He can't go out there scoring 3 to 5 points a game.
No, absolutely not.
Fred VanVleet with the ball for the Rockets. 2:35 to go in a 1-point game.
Oh.
VanVleet kicks it out to Dylan Brooks. Brooks with the step back pass. Never mind. Shot clock expiring for VanVleet for 3. No good. Shot clock violation. That's a turnover at Spurs ball.
Thank goodness.
No more important. I don't know his stats yet, but I think he has actually, you know what? I have ESPN up right here. Chris Paul is 1 of 3 for tonight for 3 points. He has had 8 assists, which is great. That's what we're looking for: running the show, distributing the ball. But he's only taking 3 shots.
Yeah,
we're gonna need
more
more
production from him.
The Sohan with the ball over to Wemby. Back to Chris Paul. Wemby with the ball again against Brooks. And he's going to get pushed in the back. That's a foul. That's going to be 2 free throws for Wemby. The Rockets did play last night. They did. Jose,
Yeah.
shout out to you. Jose Miguel Carasho. I would take Sohan and put in Barnes for more offense. But it's a double-edged sword there because Barnes doesn't play as good as defense as Jeremy.
Yeah.
And at the end of the game, Jeremy's going to have to learn how to close out, which,
Yes.
free throw probably might. We got Mr. Fourth Quarter in there. That should be enough. Wemby's going clutch. Exactly, Lance. Mr. Fourth Quarter.
Yeah.
S space Steven Andrews. Good evening. Second free throw for the Wemby. I call him the Wemby.
All right. Back to a 3-point game.
Oh my gosh, Jason. I'll take Pop over JJ Redick any day. Come on now. Zyke Mars, thank you for stopping in. The Lakers are 2-0, aren't they? 2 minutes to go. Brooks for 3. In and out. Sohan with the rebound. And Sohan's been rebounding well tonight.
Yeah, he has. Been playing much better than Thursday.
Come on, Spurs. Let's beat these in-state rivals. I don't want to lose to a Texas team again. We just lost to Dallas the other night. Chris Paul's going to start to drive, gets in the paint, dishes to Sohan. Sohan with the jumper, good.
That was a sweet play.
Timeout, Rockets.
That was a sweet play.
104.99. Cosmic Pegasus, thank you for stopping in.
That was very smart.
Redick's coaching has looked really good so far, not going to lie. Okay. You know what? Let's get some Go Spurs goes up there. Uncle Vic, I don't know why he's playing. I don't know. We play the Rockets again Monday. While we're in a timeout, if anybody's new to the channel, This is obviously a sports channel, but also San Antonio Spurs community. We're going to try to call, well, she's not going to try to call every live game.
No.
I'm going to try to call every live game. So if you're looking at a place to hang out during the games, a community to talk with, random news update videos, and other sports content, we'd love to have you join the channel, join our Spurs community. Whether we agree or disagree, all are welcome, all Spurs fans, because we're not always going to agree on what's best for the team, but we're always going to agree on go Spurs go, and that we love the team and want the best for them. Lele Spurs, indeed. Did the Yankees done yet? With their one hit? Well, they scored a run.
They did?
Yeah, they
look
have
at
3 hits
that.
now. Top of the ninth, 4-2.
Okay. That's better.
Oh, no, Jedi just put it in there. Should the Spurs bring Primo back? No,
No,
sucked.
absolutely not.
He wasn't good.
And other problems.
Well, I mean, hopefully that's behind him. But since that happened with the Spurs, you can't bring him back with
No,
the
you
organization.
can't.
You can't. You gotta keep him out. All right, Rockets ball. Jalen Green kicks it out to Brooks. He's wide open for 3.
And it's good. It's a 2-point game.
Wide open.
There was, yeah.
Nobody went
he
in
had
8
it
feet.
all day.
Stephon Castle's closing out the game. All right. Not what I expected, but unless Pop's going defense, I mean, he's got Sohan, Castle, Wemby. Keldon and Paul, not the best defenders.
To be honest, Castle does not like to lose.
Castle in the paint gets blocked, and Paul used to be an all-NBA defender. Oh my gosh. Jabari Smith-Jr. for 3, no good. Under a minute to go. Another follow-up, no good. And the ball's finally going to be corralled by Keldon.
Oh, thank goodness.
104,
All right,
102.
come on. Less than a minute to go.
Chris Paul standing on the Spurs logo. 14 on the shot clock in a 2-point game.
Oh.
They're going to get the ball to Mr. Fourth Quarter, Victor Wembanyama. One-on-one with Brooks. Going to drive. And he's going to turn.
Oh, no!
Fast break.
No!
No, Kemba lost the ball. Spurs ball.
Oh. Whew.
Cam Whitmore had the fast break, and he lost the ball.
Okay.
The Rockets are probably going to foul now. Both teams in the bonus. Hum go. My clock's slightly ahead. There's 22 seconds. Harrison Barnes checking in probably for free throw purposes. We have a timeout. There's 22 seconds left.
Okay. This game
Timeout.
got real exciting at the end
Yeah,
here.
it really did. Way too exciting. We were up by 22. Now we're up by 2. They had the fast break and blew it. They had one job to do, and they blew it. Speaking of the Rockets, they get the turnover and blow the fast break. Fred VanVleet picks Wemby's pocket, and that's the one thing that I'm going to be...
Yeah, the pass was just a little bit high into the left.
Well, that's the one thing that Wemby's probably going to struggle with for a lot of his career because he's so tall. His dribbles are going to be high at times, and Fred VanVleet just went in there, poked it right out. This game is like a comedy show.
I don't know about that.
Outscored in quarter 4, 33-17.
Wow. Oh, Kawhi.
Suck it, Kawhi.
I love Kawhi.
Overtime?
No, thank you.
I mean, I wouldn't be. It's all right, sure.
Only if the Spurs win in the end.
That's fair.
I'd really just prefer them to win it now.
I love these one-possession games. They're so interesting, but go Spurs go. Yeah, I mean, this was a blowout, and now it's turned into right down to the wire.
Yeah, it can't get any tighter than this.
Kawhi's body has just failed him on so many levels. Who should shoot the free throws? Wemby or Barnes or Paul? Chris Paul, I think, is a 85 to 90% shooter, so CP3, I think, would be the ideal option out of everybody here. Yeah, what happened to Şengün? He hasn't played at all.
I wonder if he got injured and we just missed it.
Yeah, did Şengün get injured?
Anybody know?
They're going to Wemby, back to Barnes. Castle's finally fell, and that's probably the one person I didn't want shooting free throws out of this 5. He's been a little inconsistent with his free throw shot. Yeah, The Clippers looked like they were, well, see, the thing is they had 4 future Hall of Famers last season, but they were all past their prime. Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook are not the same players they were 10 years ago.
No.
At all. So on paper, the names look great, but the production's not there. Castle made the first one.
That's good.
Prove me wrong, Castle. Make them both. You know what, Joshua? I'm having Castle in there at the end. Unexpected, but
He comes from UConn. We do not like to lose.
you might also want somebody. You might want defense in there, and having Sohan, Castle, and Wemby in there. That's probably the team's best 3 defenders already.
There you go.
All right,
You were saying?
I'm just looking. Prove me wrong. I'd be happy to be wrong. Jalen Green's going to fly up the court and throw up a layup. Wow, that was quick. Pop out the timeout. 106, 104, 12 seconds left. Yeah, Pop trusting in Castles. I mean, that's great.
Yeah.
X marks the spot. Yeah, Uncle Dennis can. Yeah. Let me check the World Series real quick. Still top in the 9th. All right. Game's not over. Game is not over. Yeah, please no scores in the chat, just in case. Just a heads up. Unless I'm way off, like, hey, Rich, you're missing something. Because sometimes I do on occasion. But for those that are just listening to the live play-by-play and hanging out and aren't able to watch the game, you might be ahead of us. We can't tell. I stream this on the NBA League Pass on my Roku, which occasionally is. It's going to be behind you if you're watching on cable, and if you're watching over there HD, you're going to be way ahead of everybody. So just try to keep the score to the chat if you can. That's all we ask. Nosferatu, dude. Yes, Castle does seem very mature for a rookie. Burns says Castle is going to be like Drew on defense. Hopefully better. Shake my head. The Spurs got a call from Vegas. What was the over-under that guy bet on? Was it 197? Or 200? I think
210. I thought it was 210.
Well, it's 210 right now. Bases loaded?
Bases loaded?
Oh, my God.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
How many outs? Are there no outs? One out, still in the top of the ninth. God, oh, my God, oh, my God. Wemby flag Castle? I mean, I would be on board for that. Come on. They get into Kelvin. Kelvin's immediately going to get fouled and go to line for 2. Oh my gosh, now I'm like on the edge of my seat for
both games.
This game and what's happening with the Yankees. The Yankees need to win tonight.
They really do.
Going down 2-0. It's not impossible to come back from, but it's not.
No, it's very hard.
Not a hole you want to be in. All right.
All right.
Calvin's first free throw is good. Just keep making these free throws. Miss it, please. Oh, it's Rocky's hand.
That's, yeah.
Here's what I say to missing a free throw.
Sucker!
Mark Ray, good evening to you. And yes, let's close this out. Come on, Kelvin. One more, buddy. One more. God, he looks so different in the face with the weight loss, too.
Yeah, he does. All right, there we go. It's a 4-point game. That's what we like to see.
Oh my gosh, this game's never going to end.
No, it's not.
Go Dodgers! Come on now. The Yankee score has not changed. I just want to see that jump to 6-4.
I know you do, honey.
Come on, Yankees. Come on. I can't with really bare hair. I was like, I wish I had 2 TVs on here, but I can't. Is it just me, or does Keldon Johnson look like a budget Westbrook? People have been saying that.
A lot of people have been saying.
Yeah, with the way he's been playing right now, and look, I'll take a budget young Westbrook off the bench.
Nobody's hating on that.
And you know why we lose to both other Texas teams to start the season? I would hope not either. Hippolito, Go Spurs go to you. Go Spurs go to everybody. Keep dropping those emojis, SJ. 108, 104, and this has turned out to be a long game.
This turned out to be a nail-biter. I did not see that coming.
This game's been over 2.5 hours long. I thought for sure this game would end and I'd have time to watch the end of the Yankees game, but the Yankees game may end before this one.
Yeah.
Renzo from the Philippines, thank you for stopping in. Abraham, go Spurs, go to you. Banana, chocolate chip, veggie, muffins. Oh, you're having them. Wow. I can go for one. Wemby, Fly, Castle, or Wemby, Giannis. Giannis isn't coming here. Nazi Tant, thank you for stopping in. Spurs fan from Louisiana, Chosen Child, thank you for being here. All right. Rockets ball. Fred VanVleet drives in the paint. Easy layup.
With nobody there.
Castle fouled. We'll go to the line for 2. I'm 1 second ahead. But man, this game has turned into a free throw fest. Just keep making 2 free throws, guys, and they won't catch up. Man, that's how it goes. Wemby had a much better game. Yankees down to the last out.
Oof. Oh, honey. Come on, Castle.
You know what? Dodgers down their last out last night. Castle missed the first one.
Oh.
That means he makes this one as a 3-point game.
Come on, babe.
Don't miss the second one, guy. Come on. Come on. You made the second one.
Okay.
Rockets are out of free throw, or out of
They're
timeouts.
out of timeouts.
This is it. It's going to be a 3-point attempt by somebody. Jalen Green. Off the rim, no good. Spurs win, guys.
Hallelujah. Oh my goodness. That should not have been that close.
No.
That should not have been anywhere near that close.
All right, talk to the chat for a second because
Talk to the chat for a second.
I'm going to close the Yankees game on.
Yeah. I get it. All right, guys. He is very anxious to see the end of this Yankees game. He is definitely as fast as he can move it. So, which unfortunately involves some wires right in front of the dog. So it's about to get real.
All right.
And the
got
game
Yankees
is on.
I'm going to stay live for this. We got to stay live for the Yankees game, guys. Now, I might be ahead of you now because I'm watching over the air. Alex Viesa checking in for the Dodgers. But this is a great Spurs win. We'll go over the ending game stats in a moment. But how can I not watch the end of the Yankees game?
Yeah. That's all fair. That's all very, very fair.
My heart's actually racing right now.
I know, honey.
It's gonna be caught. Dodgers up 2-0.
I'm sorry.
Well, glad I turned that on. Yankees leave the bases loaded. Yankees lose 4-2, guys. Yankees down lose 4-2, and Dodgers are up 2-0 now. All right, on a positive note, we'll look at the Spurs stats. For those of you heading out, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. It still does help the channel, but can you imagine if the Yankees got revenge and got a grand slam? Not to be. But I'm happy for our Spurs. Let's look at the ending game stats. Jabari Smith Jr. with 7. Dylan Brooks with 16. Alperen Şengün with 6. Only played 22 minutes, and I don't think he played the fourth quarter. I don't know if he got hurt. He disappeared. Fred VanVleet with 18. And Jalen Green led the Rockets with 29.
Wow, 29.
He had a big game. 6 boards and 5 assists as well.
Yeah.
Off the bench, Eason with 6. Thompson with 1. 1, yep. Cam Whitmore with 10. Jacques Landale, former Spur, played very well with 13 points in 14 minutes. And Reed Shepherd, what a donut, actually didn't play in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, he only had 6 minutes.
For our San Antonio Spurs, Champ Penny with 12 and 6 boards. Jeremy Sohan with a double-double, 17 points, 12 rebounds. Nice game for him. Harrison Barnes with 11. Wemby with his big bounce-back game from the previous one. 29 points, 7 boards, 3 blocks, 3 turnovers on 10 of 17 shooting. Chris Paul 9 assists, did have 4 turnovers. He had more turnovers than points, and
That's not good.
something that we can't keep seeing moving forward
No.
because we're not going to win games that way. He only took 3 shots, made one of them. He had 3 points, 4 turnovers. I love the assists, but we definitely need
We need production.
production and a little more careful with the ball. Off the bench, Zach Collins actually rebounded well with 8 rebounds, but only 4 points on 1 of 4 shooting. Kelvin, 5 of 11 from the field, but he did get to the line and hit 5 of 6, had 16 points and 8 boards off the bench, so he was solid. No turnovers.
Not mad at that.
Brandon with 7 points. Blake Wesley, actually, he only played in the first half. He had 2 points.
2.
And Castle played the end of the game. Not a great stat line per se. 8 points on 2 of 8 from the field. 3 assists, 2 steals, a block, and 3 turnovers. But Pop played him 27 minutes, and he was in there at the end. So that's...
That he was in there at the end. I think that's the headline there.
Yeah, being in at the end of the game. We got to 300 thumbs up, by the way.
That's awesome.
I think it's our first stream this year to 300. We so back. It's nice to see the team win.
This definitely.
Spurs fans like to suck on candy. I mean, all the losing the last 5 years, and to confound it, not only all the losing as a fan of the team, but as a content creator. So it's like a double kick in the jimmies. And it's very hard as a content creator, too, when you're watching your team lose and you're seeing interest in the team fade throughout the season.
Yeah.
So no matter how hard you try to put up good content, people stop watching because they're just not interested in the team anymore. So that's been a struggle the last 5 years, too. And even last year, during that 18-game losing streak, people were definitely starting to check out left and right.
Yeah.
And, we had 300 or 400 people watching tonight. The streams at that point were dropping under 100. People were just not interested.
No, but this bodes well.
Thanks, Scott.
They definitely they showed something, and then they had some moments. Oh dear.
We have a win boop. Boop. Castle did look on, and he hit his free throws.
Yeah.
Yes, B-Ball Fanatic. They had a team record 18-game losing streak last season.
Oh, that was awful.
The year before, they
really
had
tough.
a team record 16-game losing streak. She even said, too, she's like, it seems like your fuse is getting a little shorter during this losing streak. I'm like, I'm tired of watching my team lose.
It's hard to watch.
Yes, Joe, the boop. Follower of Christ, hello to you. Thank you for stopping in. Ben Yoda, good evening. And we don't have Devin Vassell yet.
That's true.
Homer staying consistent with his 60 wins. I love it. Damn it, the Yankees. I wanted to shoot a short tonight, but I didn't want to leave the stream for too long. I'm definitely not getting on my Xbox at 11:30.
No.
Shut the TV off. Great one, guy. All right, so Jedi. Since you're asking, I think this is the first time in my life this has happened. All 3 of my teams are playing on the same night. The Giants are playing, I believe, the Bungles on Monday Night Football. Games 3 of the Yankees-Dodgers World Series. The Rockets and Spurs play again. Rockets and Spurs game is the first game out of the 3 of those at 8 o'clock. I'm obviously going to call that because I promise you guys to try to call every game. And then after that, I'm going to flip back and forth. I'm probably going to have 2 TVs in here. I'll have the Yankees game on the left and the Spurs game on the right. And then when the Spurs game ends, I'll switch it to the Giants game and continue to watch both. Steven, thank you for the $2 super chat. He says, go Spurs, go. Go Spurs, go to everybody and you. Kokoshiwa says, man, Rich, that going through that 18-game losing streak was just the worst experience ever. It was
tough. It was really tough.
I mean, calling games in the third quarter when your team's down 25, it wasn't fun. It was not fun at all.
No.
And I try to be energetic. I try to have fun, but there was nothing fun about that.
No. It was hard to watch.
I don't know if Aquaman's playing. And then when seeing people, left and right, when they're getting down that much in the third quarter, thanks for the stream, Rich. Have a good night. And I'm just thinking, I have to stay at least until 5 minutes in the fourth quarter because I will end a stream early if the Spurs are getting blown out.
Yeah.
But I will stay at least till 5 minutes left when we're 100,000,000% sure there's no chance of coming back. Spurs lose this game last year? Probably.
Yeah. They made us all nervous.
Yeah.
They made us all very, very nervous.
But Coyote never lost faith.
No.
He didn't do this.
No,
he didn't.
He didn't. He was good.
So, that's all I got, my friends. At least the thumbs up on the way out. Appreciate you. I will be back. I don't know if I'm doing a video tomorrow. I think I'm going to work on I Like Crap tomorrow. I'm going to work on Marked for Death with Steven Seagal. So, unless there's some kind of Spurs news that comes up in the morning, I'll do a video on it. But otherwise, we'll probably see slightly less videos than last year. I was doing a lot more during the week. I'm working out more, which is a good thing for my health. I have a lot of hobbies. I have a new Spurs song in the works that I'm going to keep it a secret. She knows what it is.
I know what it is.
And
You guys are going to love it.
I told my friend Jeff at Hooters today also. He's like, that's a cool idea. So I know where I want to go with the song. The music's going to be easy to play.
You guys are going to love it.
I hope to have it up next month, but it's going to be a cool Wemby song. And I hope to see you guys Monday night. So on behalf of everybody on here, myself, Miss TSR, Baby Coyote, Mikey, Headband Grogu, and Slothy, what you going to do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs going. I'll try to get more content out. But I don't want to put out any news if there's no news to put out. Yeah. So thank you all. And I'll see you Monday night for the live at least. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday and weekend if I don't see you before then.